Yes, come on. Yes, people. Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
A Chelsea fan who is happy as of now because Chelsea are currently 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. During the course of this podcast, guys, my mood may change. I may get upset. I may get stressed. I may get angry. Who knows? But for right now, I'm good. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas indeed. I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
Sean Millis, the evil you have done on this club is enough.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
You have created, you have got number one in the UK. Love that for you. You've done all of that stuff. You're living your life in Melbourne, Australia. I hear that. But we need to wrap this meme up, people, because Hoijlund, he got his miracle goal. It's over. I don't want to hear this damn song anymore every week. It's dead. It's dead. The miracle's here. We need to get out here.
They said Sean Millis his own royalties by the Glazers.
Yes, indeed. I mean, look, as you know, before we get into the Man United talk, obviously we need to big up to the people that are currently commenting in the comment section.
Oh, Pete, should I go through them?
Give it to them.
Everyone's back in town. Thank you all for joining us randomly on a Wednesday evening. But we're here. We're locked and loaded. Murad says, good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Wednesday night. I guess even the festive days are merged into one for the crew at Top 4 Podcast. Look, we couldn't do Monday. Monday was Christmas Day. Everyone was with their families. Boxing Day, obviously the games were peak on. There was nothing to really talk about. And then today was the best available day. So we're doing it live as Chelsea play Palace. City are going to start later, so we'll be doing basically a watch along for those games. If you're watching, put your comments in. Tahar says, big up to all the good people. If you're watching the game, what minute are you at? Oh, I don't know. I'm at 32:14. And see, this is Peter. That question alone is part of the reason I don't like football on Amazon Prime. All right.
What minute the game's on Prime, isn't it?
That what minute you at stuff is annoying.
Prime. I love Prime.
But Robin, we're watching the same game at different times. It's annoying. It's annoying. Pete, speaking of that, Pete, are you down at Brentford?
Am I down? Oh, well, do you want me to be at Brentford when Man City are playing Everton?
Well, we discussed what me and Robin were saying. Is that I'm obviously at Stamford Bridge. I'm the live correspondent for Stamford Bridge. He was going to be live from Goodison Park, and if you could go live from the Vitality. It's not
surely it's only right I'm live at Goodison when this affects my team.
Oh yeah, true. But both of you can be from Goodison. That's fine. Both of you. Anyway, just a quick update. Wolves are winning 3-1 away at the G-Tech.
Wow,
insane! 2 goals from Wan Hee-chan. Endo says the boys are back in town. Yes, we are, man. Tahar's asking why I'm not at the game. You know, one day off.
Yeah, it's a good question actually. How come you're not there?
Could be us. Endo says, hope you all enjoyed the thrilling EastEnders special I told you about, Oscar. Make sure you look in more often. Listen, Endo, I was thrilled. Okay.
I want to tell you now, the TV was not on during our Christmas time.
Is it?
The TV was the last thing on our minds.
The EastEnders at Christmas is the WrestleMania, isn't it? It's their WrestleMania. This is where the big stage is at, and it all kicks off. It all pops
I just heard 2 people died. I don't know.
Oh, no, it was very WWE. A lot of shenanigans.
It was very WWE.
Yeah, but they got straight to it in an hour. They packed in what could have been an hour and a half worth of content in 1 hour. So big up to the EastEnders crew. I'm not watching again until next year. Nave said, hold tight the man that got Links Africa for Christmas. Hold tight him. Nave said, hold tight the man that got football shirts for Christmas. That's me. I got a Zola King thing for Christmas, man. Very lit.
Nice.
Tahar said, I'm a solid 30 seconds ahead of Oscar. Prime is a humbler. The thing is, YouTube is on a bit of delay. So everything you see us say, we say it like 20 seconds after it's actually live. So, you know, it's not technically 30 seconds, it's probably like 10 seconds, but still a humbler. Endo says, am I the only person who misses the old Boxing Day and New Year's fixture schedule where everyone played on the same day?
Yeah, I missed that.
Kinda, yeah. Was that the case? Is that what it used to be?
It used to be the case. So 26, everyone's playing.
Everyone played regardless.
Everyone played regardless.
Yeah, man. I think, but then you'd have to pick which one to watch. There'd be too much options.
it would treat it like a Saturday. It would be like a Saturday day game. So remember Amazon, and I think that's what made Amazon Prime change their way they do it, because remember they had every 3 o'clock game on box at the same time, and so you had to choose. I remember being in like, I think it was the in-laws' house on Boxing Day, and it was like, yeah, I had like Brighton, Man United on, I think it was one year, whereas like other teams were playing, and different people having different interests, and there was quite a few games on at the same time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know if I'm there. Nave says, hold tight the man that got takeaway on Christmas Day. That could never be me.
Wait.
Nave also says, hold tight Kenilworth Road, the fortress.
Oh, big up to Luton Town.
Big up to Luton Town.
We can get onto them a bit
I'm
later.
a bit confused because they won away this week. So what are we talking about Kenilworth Road from?
I mean, I guess the people from Kenilworth Road.
Endo says yesterday's fixture list was the worst Boxing Day ever. I think I would agree. Here's where I slightly disagree. The early game, Newcastle versus Forest, on paper looked trash, but it was a great game.
Not trash.
On paper, trash.
On paper, it was a decent
mid. Yeah. On paper, pewee. It was only good because Forest came out and actually played. Shout out to Peter with the Vino. But yeah.
Oh, it's the Champers.
And then Chris
celebration.
Crystal champagne.
Oh yeah.
Chris Wood with the 99 dribbling made Dan Burn dance, says Nath. He also says, and only the last game was good. Yeah, the Man United game kind of gave us a bit more.
But that Luton game must have been like quite a bumper as well.
I wish I watched the Luton game, man. I spent my time watching Bournemouth for no reason. Murad says, highlight of your Christmas presents this year. Robin, I want to go to you.
Money.
Money.
I don't ask for things anymore. Just pay me, and I'll be good.
The money.
Pete.
Oh, I've got to say, listen, I got a lovely, nice, cozy Ralph Lauren hoodie. Scenes of glorious emotion, and I even got Formula One coasters. Oh, absolute lovely touch of every single driver. It was brilliant, different designs, and I've still got stuff to come along the wing. So yeah, man, it was.
Do you have a Netherlands flag by any chance?
Do I have a Netherlands flag?
Yeah, because that's what Formula One is nowadays.
No, listen. We can talk about Formula One on another show, but yeah, the Dutch are having their fun, aren't they? They're having their moment in the sun, as is the case usually in cycles.
No, Edo, what you mean grow up? In this economy, we need money. I'm not trying to hear that.
I don't know. Yeah, he said get money for Christmas at your big age. I got money as well. Like I'm sorry.
There is nothing wrong with getting some dollar bills.
I need that right now. I need that. Every little helps right now, bro.
Tell you that right now.
Bro played Monopoly with the family, and my cousin threw a cup of tea on me. That's crazy.
Wow.
Iced tea or what? Like what?
To be fair, we did play Monopoly. I'm still undefeated, so here we go.
Playing Monopoly on Christmas Day is a bad choice.
It's a great choice. Sets the day.
Oh, man.
It's what day? It's just too long.
Yeah.
Nah, ours was a 2-hour sesh.
Shout out to Lola. What's wrong with money? I'm grown. Let me get what I want.
Yeah,
I hear that.
Do you lot ever buy gifts for Christmas? Do you ever get yourself a bit?
Not myself. I buy other people.
Oh, for yourself?
Yeah. No, I mean for yourself.
I have done, I think, 1 year or like I've done it before. I don't think I do it regularly though.
I think I might start doing it.
Nathan needs to chill with that. Nathan needs to chill with that. Right? We're not getting into Rick Ross lyrics, right? Nathan also said Big Man Team football shirts on sale. Cop the PSG away kit. Shout out to that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
random situation. Why has PSG opened a store in London?
Why not?
Yeah, they got a store. They got a store on Oxford Street.
The question is why not? Because clearly, bro, there's enough PSG shirts and merch in London for them to open up a store.
That's true. There's a web.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Are we saying that the Eurostar's just the link?
But think, I'll say this. I can't remember I said this to you. I said that PSG are the best marketing football club in the world.
That's true.
There's none like them.
There's
none like them. Look at how they branded themselves. Remember PSG 10 years ago, and look at PSG now.
The Arteta days it was kind of bleak.
Bro, Ronaldinho days it was bleak, and friggin' even Pauletta.
Same time period. Same time.
Oh,
period.
fair enough. Pauletta, them man there.
Mirad says, I bought my partner an iPad for Christmas. She was very happy with the
Lovely.
purchase, and I want to shout out iOS Xion for his expert opinion and guidance on our recent purchase. We can do the balloon thingy. Oh,
okay.
We need to get Mirad back on the pod so we can see the balloons.
see the balloons.
Speaking of balloons, Christopher Nkunku makes his first start for Chelsea today. Currently 1-0 up. Doing all right.
Who scored?
Mikhailo Mudryk with the goal.
Good on him. Good on him.
Man. It was great play, great move. Chelsea have had some decent attacking play, but not overall controlling the game. Endo says, remember Mercier PSG team in 2021? Everyone was rising it.
PSG Jordan.
Yeah, man. PSG Balmain. Everyone was on it. Everyone was on it.
Man.
But
the
boys,
Jordan, the lot.
Where are we going first?
We gotta, we spoke about it early doors. Okay, we gotta talk about Manchester United's glorious comeback, and it was Hoijlund's moment has come. Robinho, from the jaws of defeat, Manchester United snatched the victory, 3-2 winners at Old Trafford. After what was a bit of a weird one at the London Stadium, just a couple of days beforehand. A Christmas present that came late, but came nonetheless. Talk to me.
This week, I thought it was last 2 weeks in Manchester United. I don't know. It's been a while since we did the pod. Bare stuff has happened. We have a new minority owner who owns 25% of the football club, but runs the primary core business of the football club. But we'll get onto that soon. We went away to the London Stadium, and the manager decides to put everyone out of position, and he's shocked why he lost. And then he decides, after going 2-0 down, to put everyone in the right position, and suddenly we look like we can do things. Football's a simple game, people. I don't know why people make it so hard. But yeah, it was a game of two halves, if I'm very honest, because the first half, like I said, people out of position, playing Rashford on the right, Garnacho on the left, and it's just like you're not feeding the guy. And Villa, tell you what, Villa have had a fantastic start to the season, but that game, as much as the optics look nice, if you actually look back in the game, they didn't offer much. They were playing a lot of a high line. They were like missing left, right, and center, and the chances that they were getting was again our fault, not theirs. Onana, we've spoken enough about this goalkeeper already this season. So I'm not going to give him the time of day, but it was just lack of communication, lack of stuff. And I literally, when we were 2-0 down, I was thinking, like, this man just got 45 minutes left. And if he doesn't turn it around, I would not be surprised if we're waking up today and he would have been sacked. But when he actually put the players in the right positions, look what happened, people.
You genuinely think that if he had it gone south?
Listen, the new Don was in, Sir David, I can't pronounce Brazelfield or something like that. The new Don,
right,
yeah, he was there day one, and you should have seen the picture as at 40 minits. He was ready. You know when someone's ready to fire.
What the hell have I involved in here?
So
those questions.
Yeah. So ultimately, it was 45 minutes of actual good football. And it more papers over the cracks than anything. Me, I'm happy Garnacho did his thing. Could have had a hat trick. Very, very weird offside. But when you don't draw the lines, what are you going to do? And yeah, no, I was just mostly happy for Hoijlund because we were talking about it yesterday in the group chat that, yeah, they made this guy a victim, but the victim transferred his victimness to someone else. He transferred it to someone else and made money off it. So as much as everyone was happy and all that stuff, I'm like, no, this guy actually bullied someone else to take the bullying off him. I'm not having it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's have some clarity here, yeah?
He made TikToks.
Who was bullied first? Who was bullied first?
Sean Millis was bullied first.
Sean Millis was bullied first, yeah?
He was
Do you
bullied
think
first.
Sean Millis was bullying Hoijlund?
Yes.
Why?
I'm making TikToks, watching
The guy-
Watchalongs, and he's putting the ball like next to the goal. I said, you could do
Bro.
this.
No,
Let's
Oscar,
make reels. It was
Oscar.
brilliant.
I'm team Oscar on this one, but the last TikTok he did when the ball was literally a yard off the line, I said, nah, he's having a
No,
laugh.
you're funny. You're taking
He's
the
having a
piss.
laugh.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
bro,
The fact that
like,
he
at
started
the end of the
kicking.
day, he was waiting for the miracle to come. If the song fit perfectly, if the song had nothing to do with that, it would have been fair enough. It would have been too much. But it was great. Like, I think he helped Hoijlund. I don't think Hoijlund would have scored. What a goal. Oh, Michael Elise.
Oh, there's an equalizer at the break.
Oh, what a goal. What a goal.
Michael Lisa. as AD says.
But yeah, no. At the end of the day, am I mad at him? Really? Not really. Like, he took an opportunity
and ran with it.
and ran with it.
and he kept it a buck still. He was very much like, you know what? Well done, Hoijlund. I knew you would make it. I knew you could do this, mate. Now we're on again.
He's from Melbourne. He's from Melbourne, Australia. He does not sound 1 minute Australian.
Yeah,
I had to look.
Oscar told me that he was on The Voice Australia.
He was on The
like,
Voice,
swear?
yeah.
I was like, swear down. I thought it was The Voice UK that it's a clip I just have never seen before. But then to see that he was actually in the Australia one, I'm thinking, wow. And it's honestly, the song is so funny. Like, it's annoying, irritating, but it's hilarious. Oscar was saying the same thing. It's not a banger.
It's
not a banger.
He made it #1 viral in the UK as we speak.
The guy was like, oh, sweet together. It's the fact that his voice just changes. It's too funny. You know what I mean? It's too funny. It's a funny song, but yeah. Anyway, he done his thing.
But yeah, no.
I said it's a solid song. Great.
Overall, yeah. Villa aside, my big thing now we're going into the January transfer window. We need a striker. We need another midfielder. And if able, we need another centre back. Because Martinez comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Martinez comes back, but after 7 months, 6 months injuries, you don't just come back just like that. So that's going to take a while. Varane, every 2 to 3 games, he's out. Like, brilliant defender. You can't rely on him. Johnny Evans, never expected to play this much. And yeah, here we are.
Mileage, right? He's getting in that mileage.
And here we are. Maguire's out.
When you say the striker situation, are you saying in replacement to Hoijlund or to be the backup?
To Martial.
Oh, so back up to Hoijlund, basically. As in, what I mean is, does he go in the starting 11, or is it somebody for the bench?
Nah, it needs to be 50-50, if that makes sense. Like, if you're not doing it, you're off. It's not he's always starting, if that makes sense. Because Martial is pretty much out the door. We can forget about him. We need someone that will just cover him in the meantime, because the guy's still a kid. Like, as much as we mean about him, he's a kid. And he shouldn't be the #1 all the time. Not yet. So that's why you just need to pattern up midfield, because we can speak about midfield all day long. And we have a new back four every week. So it is that situation. Will we do it with the new system? And now this is my not concern, like my interests.
Yeah.
So we have given footballing operations to Ineos. That is the deal, right? Mm-hmm. So the Glazers are now no longer making any football decisions. They're not making any transfers, firings, whatever. That's now on Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah.
Yet the Glazers are still making the most of the money, with the 75%.
Yeah.
Now, where I'm interested / concerned is that, and this is not just to do with football, but more of a business. Your primary business, your big thing is football. Why have you given 80% of what your operations is, what your money is, and valued it at 25% of the club?
Great question. That's a great question.
And when people ask us, like, why do we hate the Glazers stuff and do stuff? Because you can clearly see they do not care about the football.
Yeah, or isn't that just an admission? Is that not just like an admission of guilt? Like they know that they're not best placed to do that, so they've given that part of it up, but they still want.
No, but you've given up the primary part. That's
80% for the main business. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I found strange about it. Is that okay? 25% of the football club, fine, fair enough. It is what it is. And then he's been given onus to deal with the football matters of a football club.
Yeah, but you know, these Glazers have been more concerned with commercial matters for the longest time.
I know, but the way I'm seeing it is that how do you give somebody who's got 25% stake? So they're not even got like a majority. You know, there's not even like a decent cake in that.
But hold on, but if you hire like a sporting director and a technical director and all of these things, and then you give them 100% of the football decisions, they don't even have a stake in the company. They're just employees.
Yeah, so but what do you mean? Because we're not talking about football people here either.
We're talking about ownership.
Ineos has a track record within football.
Yeah, okay. They have a football club. Okay, fine. They own a football club.
They know what they're doing in football.
Yeah, but Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not a director of football there. He's going to employ one.
It's not Jim Ratcliffe that's coming in and making changes. He's going to hire somebody in that role.
He is heading. So he might recruit people to come and do bits and bobs. My point is, how do you give this man such a responsibility, such a huge, like, we're talking about something as Robin said. Robin just said it. It's like 80% of the club here, right? But the whole model of the club. You're giving them 25%.
You understand that many large organizations, have docile owners. Like they have owners that aren't involved in anything part of the company. They don't do anything. They're just there because they own the company.
You're not hearing me. I don't think. Let me explain it this way to you. For example, like you might be an account manager for your business, right? You're working in a company. You're an account manager, but you're not just. That's what your title says. Yeah, you're an account manager. But what you end up doing is you're dealing with the number one clients of your business. You're dealing with the CEOs. You're dealing with director level. You're dealing with like heavy machinery that your job title does not even fit. And yet, what I'm saying is that how do you give, if you give somebody 25%, right? They don't even sit on the board really. Like they're barely even a shareholder at that point.
About 25%.
They are. But what I'm saying is the other half, there's only two owners in this camp, and the other one owns 75% of it. Right. The business side of the football club is not 75% of the football club. Do you know what I'm saying? The main crux of a football club is the football.
I think you're overthinking it. I think the football is on the pitch. I think what goes on in a football club is way bigger than on the pitch.
But listen, you deem somebody worthy of only giving them 25% to run your football club.
No, they can't afford more than 25. That's all they're willing to give up. The Glazers are not willing to give up more stake. That's what it is. And I think fair enough. That's all they want to give up. But I find it strange that they're giving somebody that amount of acumen. You know, they are dealing with heavy machinery here. And so much so, okay, fine. You might say 25% is because of the finances. Okay, well, guess what? You cannot fit the bill to run the football side of the football club if you ain't got the dough. Do you know what I'm saying? I might like it's strange to me. Like you would, it's like us, you know, it's like me, Oscar, and Michael. Michael's our younger brother, right? And we give our youngest brother the keys to the kingdom. And yet he's the youngest one of the lot. I don't see it like that. I don't see it.
So Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have the keys to Manchester United. They have the keys.
They have the keys to what goes on the pitch.
That's the main crux of a football club.
Yeah, it's the main crux of the football. It is though. It's not. We're not saying it's the only part. Obviously,
it's not
the business.
It's a majority.
It's the main
80%. It's the meat and potatoes, yes. But at the end of the day,
so what's left?
No, but bro, you've got a ginormous stadium.
Got the DBD broccoli. You got
they have a ginormous stadium that United upgrade on. They have a flipping commercial business that they're selling around the world. They have, history of the. There's other aspects of it, and like I said, the point that you're not acknowledging is that there's many clubs and there's many just organizations in general where there are majority share owners are docile. They don't do anything in the company. They just own it.
Name the club.
No,
Name them.
so like, for example, you know, how can I put it? You know, like when you watch The Apprentice, yeah, and Alan Sugar picks his winner of The Apprentice, or Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den's a perfect example. And they say, I want 25% of your business. Yeah. They take 25%, or they take 30%, or they take whatever, but the person who was running the business continues to run the business. They're just putting the money up so they get ownership. So what I'm saying
that's
is,
a minority owner that's providing the money. Oscar, you're making
Yeah,
a point in the opposite way. You're making a point.
He's taking a part of the bit, like they're taking a part of it. At the end of the day, the Glazers don't want to do the football stuff.
Correct. In cake, listen. Oscar's right. Oscar's right in this. They're taking a piece of that cake, which is 25% of that cake. Granted, that's what the accounts show, but the day-to-day running of the football club is run by the 25%ers.
You said the accounts, yeah. Since Fergie left, what's the accounts been saying at Manchester United? Which football club brings in the most money of any club?
I would say over the last, decade or so, it would have been Man United.
Still Man United. How's the football been in that time?
Well, City. Well, funny enough, City did better than them last year financially.
Okay, but how's the football been in that? Answer my question.
Ironically,
how's the football been?
What's City's football been like in the last decade?
You don't answer my question.
Look,
how has the
Robinho will probably
been
test you more
in the
so.
last 10 years?
No, listen, Robinho will be closer to the finances of Man United here.
No,
City for the first time.
Why are you dancing around my question? You still wait there. I asked you a question, you don't answer it.
I can't give you a definitive answer because City made more than Manchester United last year.
You just gave me one.
They made more money than them last year, both commercially and holistically.
I'm talking about the juggernaut of Manchester United is bringing in more money than any football institution in the UK.
My argument is that the pendulum has swung.
It was
Man United.
It hasn't swung and it won't swing.
Look, swinging.
Man United are the cash cow in this country, yeah?
Sure.
And their football has been dog since 2013. We would all agree on that. So why you guys think that the football part of it is the bit that they're most concerned with? They're not.
Of course they should be though, but they should be.
It's a big part of it. That's why they're letting these Ineos guys take over, because they realized they've been doing it for 10 years.
It's the biggest part.
What made Man United the cash cow was the football.
It was the football.
Like Fergie, one man, a human being, won 13 Premier League titles. That's not normal. At one football club, he's won 13. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you the cash cow going forward. And yet this Ineos guy, Ratcliffe and whatnot, and by the way, he's in Formula One with Mercedes, by the way. So I've got a bit of history on him back there as well. Not to say that he's bad. My thing is, forget who the name is, forget who the person is. And I think Robin's trying to make this point also. If I deem you worthy enough to only have 25%, I cannot give you the keys to the football. I can't.
I think we're arguing over nonsense here. You'd be surprised. How much do you think Stan Kroenke owns of Arsenal? How much do you think he does anything to do with the football? Absolutely nothing.
Oscar, let me just talk about England's number one. Let's just stop the press right now. I want to talk about England's number one because I don't know if you've been watching Robinho at Goodison Park. Jordan Pickford's put out a double save. That is one for the ages.
I've got it out.
It's one for the ages. Let me tell you, he's up phenomenal scenes, Jeff.
But at the same time, Alvarez should have scored.
He should score.
Yeah, I'm about to say Alvarez should have scored.
He should score. But the fact that Mr. Jordan Picks, you know what I'm saying, he's keeping them out, bro. England's number one. Anyway,
for me, it's very weird. And another thing that's come out today, because we're getting the paperwork trickle as it goes on, because it's not been ratified by the Premier League yet. So this initial deal lasts for 3 years, and it's like on a rolling thing. Up until 2027, the Glazers can decide in 2027 that they can start selling the club even more. And if a buyer wants to buy the club at that point, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has the first right of refusal. So, however, if Sir Jim doesn't want to match that bid, he has to sell his shares.
Oh, right.
And someone else, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Doesn't mean the Glazers will sell, but that's what it means. So, if someone else wants to buy that club in 2027 and Sir Jim Ratcliffe doesn't match those shares, and the guys is agreed to sell it to them, he has to automatically sell it to them, and that new person will get 100%.
That's interesting. So I didn't know that's what's going on there.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very weird deal, and
okay,
I don't, like I said, I'm interested. I don't know if it's gonna work. But the main thing though is that, right, we've given this guy who claims to be a boyhood Manchester United fan. He claims X, Y, and Z. He wants to bring it back to the pinnacle in football, and he sounds like he cares.
Obviously, he's talking a good game there. Man United
he's
fan
talking
as well.
A good game, yeah.
But
the weird thing is he tried to buy Chelsea. He has other clubs, and it's just like, right, you talk the talk. I now need to see it. We've gone through this whole thing, yeah.
What was your thoughts, Robinho, on, like Christmas Eve? It was is when things came out and it was announced, and some of the reports, depending on what you believe, were sort of saying like, with this football side of things, a lot of jobs were going to be under the cosh because, he's going to come in and try and make a change. What's your thoughts on the timing of it? Christmas Eve, we're talking about jobs people losing their jobs.
Do you know why? It's very convenient timing because obviously there's no press conference. Why? Because next day is Christmas Day. Ain't nobody gonna work. When people want to ask these questions,
do you think it was never meant to be a Christmas thing? Then do you reckon it was never?
No, I think it was done a while ago. and it was just timing of when to announce it, so that people are not going to ask things and all that stuff. It is, honestly, I'm not excited. Not because I don't like it or whatsoever. There has to be change. It's like, right, you're coming in now. You are one of the owners, and you are the owner that is now managing the football. The football has been crapped for a decade. Yeah. We've been nowhere near. What are you going to do that's going to change this club and get them back challenging?
Yeah. It's fascinating. Well, we have to watch the space to see what they get up to in the course of the time. I mean, I don't know if you saw the post-match stuff, but there were some long interviews, press conferences from Ten Hag. Bruno Fernandes come out of the woodwork and wanted to be there for an hour. It was just hilarious just to see them. Do you think this victory though, with it being at Old Trafford, with the whole shebang, all the bells and whistles, the Stretford end and what else, and it was against Villa, and it was quite an impressive comeback in fairness to Man United. Do you think like maybe is there some glimmer of something that you saw? Maybe we've turned a corner. Is there something?
I need Ten Hag to keep to this because it shows us that you can actually make the right decisions, but you choose not to.
What I will say is, Ten Hag's got a lot of players he's waiting to come back from injury. His team that he's fielding, they're not great at the moment. The players that he's put out there this last game yesterday and the past couple of games, he's been playing what he has to an extent. I know he's like forced McTominay in that midfield, and he's sometimes got the front three wrong and all these things. But the fact that we're seeing, I don't know my man's name that played at West Ham, the kid that begins with K, and then we've got Johnny Evans. The fact that these guys are actually having to start games when you've got Varane and you've got Martinez, and then you've got Casemiro who's not fit. You've got Mason Mount who's not fit, who's clearly a part of his plans. You would hope that once these players start to get back into the fold, we can see a little bit more of what Ten Hag actually wants to do. Who knows? Maybe you get another signing in January too to bolster that.
Time is ticking. I'll be real, time is ticking, because even though he has that injuries, and the injuries are a big thing, there's a lot of things that he's done that you have to question. And that's the big thing that I said last year. Last year, we showed what he can do. He finished third. He won a cup. Well done. But it looks like he's done a full 180 this season. A full 180. Just making decisions, making stuff for errors. And it's just like, why have you done that? And that's why people are a lot of questioning. And a lot of people calling for his head. Rightfully so. Question the manager, because there's a lot of things that we've seen that you've done. And then you're doing stuff now. And you're like, why? Just stick to what you do and stick to what you know, and then people back you up. But there's a lot of things that, if, like I said, he was 45 minutes, in my opinion, from getting fired, and I wouldn't be able to bat an eyelid. So
that's interesting. No, yeah, you're right. I mean, I didn't think that you would have you felt that way. I genuinely was thinking he's Teflon Don. Like this guy is not getting sacked come hell or high water because
I
my
don't think
style.
he is. I think if I was a new owner coming in, my first thought wouldn't be sack this guy. My first thought would be what I've just mentioned about the fact that his team hasn't really been there this season. Last season, he got decent results in terms of where he finished in the league and the cup that he won. What is alarming to me is that Manchester United don't look like they're making Champions League this year. That's a big deal. So I would be going in January again in the market for United. That's what I'd be doing if I was going.
Is there money there? I thought United didn't really have a lot of goals.
So I don't know. Again, this is no, so no, not yet. So this is another weird thing. So it's been announced that Ineos are overseeing January signings. However, they can't actually give money into the club until it's been ratified by the Premier League, which takes about 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8
so
weeks.
I don't know how it's going to work because it has been decided we're going to go in for someone. I don't know if it's going to be a thing of the Ineos pays the Glazers and the Glazers sign it off something random like that. I don't know. But
Adrian is fuming. Adrian said he told the greatest goal scorer in our generation to prove himself. He also said he signed Anthony for 85 mil.
Yeah, no, he's done calamitous things.
And a kid that has 1 in 15.
Yeah, he's done calamitous things. And when Anthony wasn't playing, it was a breath of fresh air. I was like to say, oh my gosh, we actually have people that are competent in their roles. We have spunked money in the last 10 years, and we can say this again because Peter has raved and ranted about it. We can write a whole book if we want to on this whole thing. Yeah. But it is a new era, quotation marks, and it's just a wait and see because I don't know what's going to happen. But if you're going to bring up the words and say you're going to bring United back to the top, prove it. That is all I'm going to ask.
Fair play. We'll end it there. I mean, United with their new owner, 25% owner bounce. I liked a lot that tweet. That was brilliant. Helping them win a 3-2 victory over Aston Villa, who Emery was hilarious. That's so we played fantastic for. Did you see Emery's post match?
39 points. I said
Emery's post match was.
He said, they asked him what went wrong, and he's there like this, 39 points.
39 points.
Yeah, and then he's like, I mean today. He goes, good. I'm sure you meant today. I'm glad you meant today. We were fantastic. 60 minutes, fantastic. I said, yo, that's a guy who, yes, he's correcting what he's saying, but he is fuming inside. I'm sure his blood boiled. I'm sure.
Can you imagine going in at halftime 2-0 up? What the mood must have been like in that dressing room. To come back into the dressing room having lost the game 3-2. Crazy.
It's crazy, and it could have been 4-5. Really, there was a moment in the game where Villa, I don't know, they got too complacent for my liking. They were just like, yeah, this game's done. And mucked about. United obviously turned on the heat again, but like they mucked about. Yeah, and deserve what they got. Ollie Watkins didn't have a sniff, did he? Really?
Not really. No.
So United probably dealt with that problem situation pretty well.
And that for me, I always have to pull back when I hear Ollie Watkins top striker shouts. Like I like Ollie Watkins, good player, but I don't know why. I just feel like he thrives off a good system. In a good system, he can be a great player. But outside of that,
I think, in fairness, though, he proved himself at Brentford and he proved himself at Villa. He's proved himself. Do you know what I mean? Overall,
yeah, he's proved himself. But the thing I say is because the commentary was like loving it, like, oh, he has to play for England. And I'm thinking, England have one of their best opportunities to win a Euros. I don't know what he's playing for England.
True, but then who's number 2 to Kane? Really, it would have been Tony. But it's probably Watkins.
Maybe that's a conversation for a different day.
Tony does come back in January.
You don't know my answer on who should be number 2.
It'll be Callum. He says Callum Wilson.
What? One leg Callum Wilson? I mean,
if he's fit, he plays. Callum Wilson has like 10 Premier League goals this season.
Yeah, if he's fit, I like the word what you said there. It's Ledley King all over.
He's fit right now. Don't do that.
It's Ledley King all over. How many goals has Isak got this season though? All right then.
He's got
Isak Swedish. you talking
No,
about?
but as in he's got more goals than Wilson. But my thing
Has
is,
he?
yeah, I'm sure he
I
has.
think he does. I think Isak
Has
hit
he?
double digits this week.
I'm sure he has.
Has he?
I'm sure he has. Okay.
Isak
But what I
8,
was going to say about Villa,
Isak 8, Wilson 7. Come on, guys.
So what's the answer then? So he's got more goals than Wilson.
Apples and pears.
Apples and pears.
Mm.
Okay.
I was going to say this about Villa
He's
though,
got a penalty
because
this week. Got a lucky penalty.
Villa had the opportunity to go on top of Christmas at lunchtime, but didn't capitalize. Do you think that Villa's run is done, or they've just hit a blip in the road?
Because they drew at home to Sheffield United as well, didn't they?
And now, drew at home Sheffield and now lost to Manchester United.
Do you know what it is? We've had like 20 games in 5 minutes, and I think like there's gonna be bound to have a few weird results in that time. I think Villa are fine. I think they'll be okay. It'll be interesting to see what's next. I mean, so yeah, it depends on what the next few games are. I don't necessarily Villa are fine. Do you know what I mean? Like
I think I like Villa, good side, but Villa fans, come back down to reality. Come back down to reality.
Take it down a notch. Adrian's saying that Ernest Emery said it best. Villa are third going into the new year. Yeah, I mean, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
It's great. Hello says Villa was always a try and break into the top 5 team. This was always going to happen. It was always going to happen. There was one time when I opened up Uber and I had like a discount. I had like 10% off. I started taking Uber different places. Once the discount was gone, I had to get back on the train. You can't think you're going to be riding high this entire time. Look, you didn't beat Sheffield United at home, all right? That was it for me. Like, that was it for me. Sheffield United at home. Come on. You won 15 on a trot at home, and Sheffield United come to town. And
after beating Arsenal and City,
you can't get the job done there. So, yeah, big up Villa, though. Like Emery said, didn't it? 39 points.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you what's unbelievable, Oscar. Manchester City are the world champions of football. They beat Fluminense.
Very believable. All right.
No, I said that as in unbelievable in a sense of a great achievement.
Yeah, I suppose.
Also,
in my opinion, Man City have been the best team in the world for like 3 years now. It was a travesty they hadn't won the Champions League to enter this competition. And then once they were in it, I didn't watch a single game. I knew they were going to win.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be there. And it's a goal at Goodison Park.
It's a goal. 1-0 to Everton.
It was a delicious ball. I'll get my Andy Gray on. It was a delicious ball from the left-hand side. It was in by Dwight McNeil. He sends it across to the 6-yard box. And Jack Harrison says, thank you very much. 1-0 to the Toffees.
As much as I'm talking crap, Man United are 3 points behind. Come on.
You know what? I saw that on Twitter. Twitter literally said, wait for the next day when Man United talk about how many points they are behind City. Are you 3 points behind?
What is that annual thing when Man United fans announce how close they are to Man City?
Because we know what we're going through. We need some joy in our life, Oscar.
Jack Harrison against his former employees. The one thing we shouldn't be talking about now is Man City. How about that Sean Dyche? How about it?
Oh, how about the Sean Dyche?
They may be the world champions, but they're struggling at Goodison Park.
I'll tell you what, mate. It's a good Goodison Park, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, it's a raucous crowd up there.
Are they not wearing the gold badge? Oh, I just can't.
They have. They are. City are wearing
it.
They're wearing it firm in the middle of the chest because they are the world champions. Yeah, it's one of those get 50 pence. City. It's one of those ones where it's finally over. It's finally been done with. They finally ticked it off. A bit like when Messi won the World Cup. It was like, okay, finally, it's done. He's completed it.
That's a crazy comparison. I can't lie.
That's a wild comparison.
Is it wild?
When Messi won the World Cup, that was like the end. That was the end. That was the Infinity Saga.
Also, winning a World Cup is an extremely difficult accomplishment. Winning a Club World Cup is expected.
But like City finally won the Champions League, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? They finally won that, and then they finally won the World Club. So now they're officially the best team in the world. Like you just said, they're the best team in the world for the last 3 years. But now it's rubber stamp. Now we can declare this is the best team in the world. The Premier League form, on the other hand, they're still feeling that Saudi sun. What is, okay, so talk to me, guys. Is what's currently going on with Manchester City? Is it a case of lads, it's December, shut up, and you know what I'm saying, wait till the clocks go back, and then you know what I'm saying, then we're good to go. Oscar's got his head in his hands.
Oh, yeah, what's going on there? Talk to us.
Chelsea on the ropes, man. Mateta is cooking us. Mateta is causing havoc. He just blasted the ball over the bar from 6 yards out. I kid you not. Absolute sitter. Like
Chelsea should be
2-1 down. I don't know how he's missed it. It's one of the worst misses.
Yeah. How many minutes to
go? 56 minutes played at Stamford Bridge. Still a lot of time. We need a sub. Pochettino, make it move. Make it work.
Well, anyway, yeah, we'll get.
Is he on the chop? We'll get to Chelsea, but I'm asking a very quick question.
Is he on the chopping blocks?
Yeah.
Robin, how many games have we lost in December?
No. I'm talking like, does the club see him as a chopping block?
Why is Thiago Silva coming on? Yes, he's on the chopping block. Get this brother. Oh my goodness me. He's bringing on Thiago Silva in a game where we're 1-1.
Oscar, he's got to shore it up. He's got to shore it up. Like you said,
the man is 39. What are you shoring up?
Because you said it should be 2-1 Palace. He said, I don't know how.
No, what the other move he's doing, he's bringing on Chelsea debut for Romeo Lavia.
Well, there you go. You bought them. You got to play them. What are we saying about Man City though? In regards to
you got to play them.
Yeah, I hear that.
What are we saying in regards to Man City? Like, is this like a bro? There's nothing to see here. They'll be fine.
They should they will make top 4. But the form is a bit concerning comparing to see what Liverpool and Arsenal are doing. They've lost key players in Gundogan and or Riyad Mahrez, and they don't have that super sub that they used to have. And while they've replaced, I don't think they've replaced to that caliber that gets them over the line as quickly. No, not yet.
I'll tell you what, John, it should be 2-0 to the Everton. It's a lovely strike from with the outside of the left foot. Ping. Oh, it's a great tip save there by Ederson. It's a corner kick. Andre Gomez, remember him with the corner kick?
Yeah, Tottenham fans do.
Yeah, he just kicked it into the Rosette. End of Everton. Yeah. That's end for that.
Lola said, is he playing Black Maguire at right back? Yes, he is.
Who's Black Maguire?
Axel Disasi.
Flipping hell. Is that what you man are calling him?
The thing is, I've never heard that before, but I know exactly who she's talking about. I've never heard Black Maguire before, but I know exactly who she's talking about.
Dear.
It's very concerning, but then you look at their international form. They absolutely battered the Copa Libertadores team and became world champions, and they cruised through the Champions League. So it could all be they can win a back-to-back Champions League again and constituency service resumed. But in terms of the league, at this point, halfway, and you're struggling like this when there's now 2 hot teams, it is a bit of it's a cause for concern.
I think that's
I think
you make a great point there, Robin. It's the fact that it's not one where had it been Arsenal, you would say, do you know what? They could probably come back and still go up against them because Arsenal inexperienced at the top end and they can get caught purely based on the experience and the DNA of Man City. Liverpool, a bit more of a tougher challenge, but again, they can overcome Liverpool as they've done so a few years in these title challenges. When you've got to now make sure 2 of them, and with a Villa, that's going to be a thorn in the side for teams, right? Like Villa not in the title race, but there will be a thorn in people's side. It's going to be a lot more challenging because you're hoping for 2 teams to drop points now, on a consistent basis. And the thing is, when City were in Saudi Arabia, Liverpool and Arsenal were drawing with each other. Do you know them ones? So like they were sort of like, oh, this is a great result for us, so let's crack on. Now they go to Goodison. Okay, albeit it's only 35 minutes played, 1-0 to Everton. But, just City in the league just haven't looked the same. They just haven't looked. It feels there's something more than what we're used to seeing when City might be slow at the start and finish strong.
Oh,
it's better. Oh, what? Listen, when you buy a striker from Udinese,
You know watching at the same time.
We are indeed, John. We are indeed.
Man, that's good. It's
35, 29, 30, 31.
I like
32.
Yeah, I'm on 33. So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Guys,
Split.
We are bad. We're a bad football team.
Palace. Roy Hodgson's Crystal Palace.
Yeah, of course, Eze's back from injury for this game. We've got Eze and Elise running amok, and then Mateta is just like it's causing so much problems. Badiashile's had a stinker, bro. Mateta's done him twice.
Wow. Anything much to jump on City before we move on?
I think they'll make top 4.
You think they get top 4? I think they'll be back in this title race, guys. Like, let's just.
That's a top 4. Bro, they'll be in the title race, man.
We're getting a 10-game.
Like I said, I'm not worried about that. I'm saying they should be more worried about actual challenge.
I said in the group chat a couple of weeks ago, I said, look, City's next 10 game, or like City they only play one top 10 side until March, which I thought was frigging scary. I think the top 10 side was even Man United or someone like that. And I was like, this is a joke. Like, how can they only have one? But yeah, I don't know.
But then they have a nasty finish. And if they get over them, then
which you fancy them almost more. You know what? If they've got to play, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, Villa in a row, you fancy them. You know what? It's like you fancy them. I don't know. We're hoping for them against the Evertons and Palaces and whatever else of this world to cause the concern, because it was Palace they drew to, wasn't it? It was Palace was the last game, yeah. I knew they drew, but I forgot who it was. They drew,
Palace.
And then they caught the flight that night, didn't they?
Yeah.
Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Unbelievable scenes.
Talk to us
They'll
about
be back, man. They'll be back.
The Arsenal drawing 1-1 at Liverpool.
Are we talking about the Arsenal now? Listen, we were top of the league at Christmas.
We already discussed that whole game. What's there to talk about?
Say that again?
We did a pod after that game.
Did we?
Am I making it up?
I don't know. No, I weren't there.
I don't think we did. No, I don't think we did.
Why do I feel like we've spoken about it at length?
No. We probably spoke about the build-up leading to the game.
The build-up. I
thought we'd done it already. Never mind. Come on, let's go.
Listen, don't get me wrong. Because
it was on the 23rd.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Yeah. Listen, it was a game that felt like it was ages ago. Don't get me wrong. It does feel like it was an eternity now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Two teams head-to-head fighting for this league, and two teams that were given a showing because of the result. Obviously, Arsenal topped it because as well Aston Villa flopping the base against Sheffield United. This is a terrible challenge here by Patterson. He's gonna straight in the book. Cynical foul there. Cynical. Grealish was gone, blood. Grealish was gone, blood. He had the skip
for the late update. And said one.
We hear that still. We still.
We've been there, bro. We've been there. Lola said there isn't too much to chat about, in my opinion. 4 centre backs and DMs were great. Zinchenko asked draw was basically a fair result.
So I saw a lot of Zinchenko hate on that game. Like, what's going on?
Okay, so the goal Salah scores. Let me just say the finish from Salah, world class. When he buried it, Oscar's got his head in his hands. Is there anything to report at Stamford Bridge, Oscar?
Nah, we're just not controlling the midfield with rash challenges, just poor passes, poor touch. It's sloppy from Chelsea today. Yeah, I don't know what was in the Christmas dinners, but Elise is giving us a bundle, bro. A bundle, man. We can't hack it. Elise, Eze, they're running rings around us.
The scenes we like to see. So it's 1-1 at the moment at Stamford Bridge still.
Yeah, man.
Anyway. But listen, Zinchenko. I mean, look, we love him for many things. We love the way he is with the ball. We love the way that he gets forward. We love the way that he becomes a fifth midfielder or fourth midfielder when Arsenal are in possession. But it's one. I think everyone in unison is very much like, listen, when it's a big game away from home, Tomias, Timber, where are you people? We need you. We need you lot back, and we need you lot to look after that, because we needed somebody to look after Salah in that moment, and we saw Zinchenko, whether it's low in confidence or whatever the case may be, but backed off. And the goal that Salah scores, it's a great goal, but correct me if I'm wrong, it felt like it was almost out of nothing. Salah has no right to score from that opportunity.
But I just think this is where we get into that territory where we start talking about elite players and world-class players. I think the rest of us, your Man United's, the situation that you're in at the moment, the situation that Chelsea are in at the moment, or we have certain games where we sit there and we say, oh, our team can't create chances. We're not creating chances. I remember there's a period of time when Hoijlund was running around for ages, and Man United players were just not passing him the ball. They're not creating clear-cut chances. When you're a world-class player, you don't need clear-cut chances created for you. You need a ball pinged over towards the corner flag. You take it, you have your fullback on toast, and you smash it top bins. That's why Salah is world-class. And I think we're seeing levels between some of the forwards in the league and the disparity, I think. And obviously Trent played a huge role in that. And obviously he's another world-class talent as well. So,
yeah, with the game itself, it's one of those where, Salah was having his way with Zinchenko. Yeah, Zinchenko didn't have the greatest performance. Let's have it right. He didn't have the greatest performance at Anfield, especially on the defensive front. He was okay with the ball going forward.
People talk on Trent like he's Zinchenko. I don't know, man. I saw a couple crosses coming from his side against Burnley, but let me not speak.
And to be fair, we were expecting the Martinelli to give Trent a conversation. We were expecting a bit. It depends. I said in the group chat with the man, look, guys, I don't have a good feeling about this. I congratulated Adrian on 3 points because I just had that feeling leading up to the game where I had those butterflies. I was nervous. I wanted to throw up. I didn't want any part of this game. And as the game went on, you ask many Arsenal fans, they were like, can you put us out of our misery, take us off this game? We don't want any more. You know what I'm saying? So Osberg, yeah, fair enough. He was cooking.
Off the internet. I saw it, bro. He cooked Trent and whipped across him. Oh, it was funny.
Yeah. We really did try our hardest. We were trying to really it was one of those where it was a great game at Anfield. It was a great game between two teams who looked who made a claim and made a stake for challenging City for this title. Both teams would have had their pros and cons of the game. I think Liverpool had a few situations where they could, like your Szoboszlais of this world and certain players where you just felt like they could have grabbed this game. This could have been theirs. This is the time to shine. This is your moment. And it wasn't poor, but it wasn't what we got accustomed to early doors in the season. I don't know how Kai Havertz doesn't win a penalty for us. I'm sorry. It was a penalty. In the same vein, Martin Odegaard was frigging James Harden in the penalty area. So fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Can I ask you a question?
And then,
do you think Saka should have been penalized for his incident with Tsimikas that's got Tsimikas injured?
No, it was just man to man. One of them broke his collarbone.
What do you feel? What do you feel was different about that to the Havertz situation?
Havertz. Which Havertz? What do you mean?
You said Arsenal should have had a penalty.
Yeah. What did Saka do?
I thought you were talking about Havertz when he got knocked off the ball, right?
I'm talking about when Havertz went down in the penalty area because he was tackled without the ball.
Yeah, and I'm saying it was the two incidents were very similar: the Saka incident and the Havertz incident.
I'm sorry,
both weren't given as fouls.
I'm not
having consistency there in the refereeing. No,
I'm not having that.
dead serious.
No, I'm saying I'm not having that. As in, Saka's one was not a foul.
I asked you what was the difference between the two.
What's his name? Kai Havertz gets sived down without the ball.
Sived.
What is
the difference between the two?
Saka and Tsimikas go like a little shoulder to shoulder. Saka barges him off.
Yeah.
He goes into Klopp and the rest is history. The what's his name? Havertz, the ball comes to him, he spins on the turn, and then I think, is it Trent? I don't know who it is. Somebody takes the legs.
Yeah,
his legs block him.
No one took his leg. No one took his leg.
What do you mean he took his legs?
He got. It was like in his side, like underneath his arm, like in the side.
I need to relook at it. It's been ages now.
I think there's absolutely no Nkunku coming off. Oh my god. Pochettino, you make me sick.
Speaking of football, sorry to interrupt. Pete, did you see that John Stones?
We've been speaking of football for an hour.
No, of the live football. John Stones has been taken off 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Did you see why?
He was stretching his legs.
Okay. I think lose it. He took off Mudryk and then Nkunku, and he kept. Okay, Mudryk's injured. To be fair, okay. Mudryk's been seen by a trainer, so fair enough. But what the heck is Pochettino doing? These subs have been so wayward.
Oscar, give us the volume.
Who's he bringing on?
We said it was.
Huh?
Who's he bringing on?
So he's sorry. I should have been clearer. He's bringing on Armando Broja and he's bringing on Noni Madueke. So I don't know. I think Jackson needs to come off because if you're bringing on a striker, you take off Jackson surely. He's kept Jackson on, so now we've got Jackson and Broja both on. I don't know who's going to create for who because neither of them are good with the ball really. And then you've got Madueke coming on for Mudryk, which I thought was stupid because Mudryk's playing really well, but he's injured. Mudryk's on the floor with the trainers talking to him. So I think that's why. But I don't see Chelsea coming back into this game. I think we've got 20 minutes left on the clock plus added time. But I thought if we were going to do anything, it would have been through someone like Nkunku. Hopefully, Madueke can provide some kind of spark. But really and truly, I think this is it. The most likely thing I see here is a flipping late Crystal Palace winner, more so than Chelsea than anything. And that I think that could be writing on the wall for Maurizio Pochettino, I'm being honest.
Everton have 100 men in the penalty area in the first half of the football match against Manchester City. I just want to make that clear. Beto is clearing the ball in the first third of the pitch on Everton's side. That's what we're doing. That's what's happening right now. Anyway,
they're trying to get to halftime. They're
just trying to get there. They are trying to get there. But anyway, listen, look, Liverpool, Arsenal, good stuff, good competition. Both teams, they'll be pretty satisfied with the result at the end of the day, and they look ahead. Liverpool have obviously got a win since winning at Turf Moor. Arsenal play Liverpool another 2 times between now and I think February the 3rd or February the 4th, something like that. So, the FA Cup football at the Emirates is going to be absolutely raucous for an FA Cup tie, and then in the league where it matters more. Arsenal at the Emirates against Liverpool. At least we've got our away leg done. We got a draw. Arsenal haven't lost at Anfield for 2 seasons in a row, which is huge for us. I can't lie. And also, do you know what the best thing about that match for me? Before wrapping up, I used to watch Liverpool Man City games and think, rah, like if only we could be like, I'm saying, if only we could be in that conversation. I'm saying, good football, 2 intense teams, 2 teams worthy of challenging for a title. And I felt like for the first time, obviously what we did at Anfield last year was superb. Oh my God. No, I tell you what.
Karma.
It was offside. Let me tell you something.
Nick Jackson, please, Jackson! Oh my gosh, this guy is crap! He's the worst striker I've ever seen! I can't stand this guy!
Sorry,
Come on! Oh my gosh! Through on goal. Sit
and
up.
It's half time. It's half time at Goodison.
Half time at Goodison Park.
No, Jackson, you're crap. Oh. Guys, you're gonna lose it.
Live on Amazon Prime.
1-on-1 with the keeper. What do you do? Oh.
Listen, the guy's got more yellow cards than
They
goals.
call him Drogba. Flip's sake.
The next gen.
Because he has 15 on the back. Is that what it is? Is he going to be 11 in 5 years? I was saying, guys, I'm so happy to see Arsenal be part of that conversation worthy, what I'm saying, in a game that was proper intense. And maybe other fans can look at us the way I looked at Liverpool Man City games thinking, yeah, man, that's us. What I'm saying? We're in that conversation. We're in that mix. But yeah, that's all I got on that. Oscar's clearly
while we have the 15-minute break, I'm changing over to the Chelsea game. So
yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time. I'm flick it on. I'm gonna flick that on. Yeah, there you go, John.
Guys, I can't believe that. I can't believe what I've just seen.
Man. You know what's so funny? This Chelsea Palace game is like the battle of the South London Croydon G's or something. You know what I mean? What's from Croydon, what's from
Nicholas Crampton.
Just hella dreads and that on the. Oh my day, that's too funny. Old Sam Lewis, big at yourself. Nicholas Crapson, there you go. That'll do. Oscar, what are you
if I said the London name that came to my head, it would be off the air in no time.
When Rant says I understand the racism. I know a couple man there. They
bro,
slip.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God! It's there.
Guess who it is?
I've not seen it. Oh, you don't need to stop watching this game.
Oh,
Oh, finally, yeah, finally.
I'm gonna get to one of you.
Oh, you not ruined it for me, man. What the hell?
Sorry, lad.
yeah, me and Pete were on that timing, that perfect timing.
You know? We were on
Crap
that
guy,
last
man.
timing, boy.
Aye.
As soon as you lot were cussing him, there he is.
He might be offside.
Please tell me he's offside. Meanwhile,
He
Brentford
might be
won.
offside.
Brentford won. Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. This is outrageous, friggin' rageous right now. Yes, yeah. That's all I had to really say on Arsenal. Anybody got anything else?
Oh,
Arsenal.
he's offside for flips.
Yeah, I said he might be offside. Wait. He might be offside.
Wait, was there a touch on it?
The thing is, he didn't seem too sure. To be fair.
Yeah,
Well, what is the header? Does the header mean anything? Like, because
What do you mean? Does the header mean anything?
as in, like, because there's a touch in it. As a Palace player played the ball.
Oh, did the Palace play touch the ball? Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh, well, let's wait and see.
As in, it's not.
We've gone to VAR. We've gone to VAR, peeps.
He's offside.
Are
There's no
they on the VAR?
Yeah, he's off.
We are on the VAR.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah, man, it's a lot of things. Whilst that's happening, I could tell you the G-Tech Community Stadium, Brentford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. I mean, I tell you what, Gary O'Neill,
Yeah.
Gary O'Neill,
2-1 against the Chelsea.
oh yeah, on Christmas Eve.
Fantastic. Yeah,
That was a lovely Christmas Eve present for me, there, boys.
and it's offside, people. It's offside. It's not. We're back to 1-1. Back to it. Unluckily, Nick, we were giving you slander. You did get a well-deserved goal, but it doesn't count. It doesn't.
He just said, even when he's right, he's wrong. So Arsenal, we've been robbed. We've not been robbed. He's offside.
Yeah.
Oscar, check this one. Never meant to come on live. Yes, Mirad. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Yes, man. Oh, that is lovely stuff, John. Where should we go to next anyway? Because you don't want to talk about the Arsenal FC. We can move it along.
Talk about Wolves. Gary O'Neill. Just give him some plaudits.
Gary O'Neill. Listen, let's talk about the Chelsea. We can include Gary O'Neill when he got the 3 points on that that 3-on-1, Mr. Raheem.
Oh no, we need to talk about that. How was that not a goal?
Can we?
Tell you what,
Let's just fast forward back to the day before, right? So obviously Liverpool played Arsenal, yeah. Liverpool have a situation for the counter attack. Salah through on goal. To his right is Trent. To his right is, I think it was Gakpo was the other player. There's three players to his right, yeah.
All of them.
And then the Trent hits the bar, right?
Yeah.
I instantly was going mad because I said, I know for a fact if I see Sterling, if I see Jackson, if I see any of these bums in that same situation, we are not scoring. Yeah, we could be 4-on-1, 5-on-1. We're not scoring. These guys are crap. Lo and behold, I didn't have to wait 24 hours. I didn't have to wait 24 hours to see it happen for my own team. This is Oscar called it on Twitter. Sterling threw on goal. He's got Palmer to his right, Jackson to just him and the keeper. Guys, it could have been an overhit pass. It could have been an underhit pass. It just had to be a pass. He shot it straight at the keeper. I'm so done with the players at this club. Oh my!
The best thing about that missed opportunity, Oscar, was the fact that what started circulating on the socials was Sterling talking about, if I am through on goal, yeah, and there's a couple man next to me, yeah, and it's an easier one for them to score. Obviously, I'm gonna pass it to them. 2-2s now. He's got good form. Oh, Wolves have hit the post. It was fantastic football. The ball comes in there. Who is that? Is that Cunha? Oh, unbelievable stuff. He's almost done a Chris Wood where he's gone one way, he's gone the other way, and then he's hit across goal. Flecken was flapping, and he hit the post. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff.
Make the pass.
Can I say one more thing?
Can
I say one more thing on this?
We can't have Robin on BBC 5 Live. I would not have a clue what's going on. You gotta give me the running. Mate.
I'm seeing it now. I'm literally
Go.
behind you guys. I'm literally behind
making
you guys.
the runs.
At least they cooking, man. At least
he makes the pass. He makes the correct pass, but he took too long on the ball. The Chelsea players got back. One ball saved, and then it just outside. So I was like, I saw kicking off at Stamford Bridge.
Is it kicking off? Yeah.
Adrian has to apologize to me because he jumped in the group chat and says, "Oscar, the Sterling thing was the pass on." I said, "What was the pass on?" He ran for the ball. He ran with the ball for like 10 yards when the pass was on, and said, "Was the pass on?"
AD is shameless, you know.
I think he only saw the still image. He didn't see the video. And when he watched the video, he realized.
Well, he said I saw the wrong clip, so it's a completely different one altogether. Maybe.
Nah, I think he must have seen it still. There's no way you saw a clip and said
this guy needs to be at home. Why is he on the bench? I love Roy Hodgson, but I just saw a clip of him.
Get way home, man.
He needs tea.
There's certain man, where
needs his legs up.
Yeah, there's certain man. There's only so many hours a day you're allowed outside. You know the ones like 90 minutes is long enough. You know the one. He needs to go home, man. They need to put man in what. They need to put him back in the freezer, blood. You know what I'm saying? Let him defrost for the next match day. Yeah, Oscar, how blue is it at Chelsea at this moment in time? I mean, you can't seem to catch a break when you're getting beat at Man United. When you then, I think you won your next game after that, didn't you?
No, we didn't. We lost to Everton. That was the bleakest week of the tenure at Chelsea. Go on, Broja. Go on, Amando. Oh, wide. Poor, should have done better. No, I think the bleakest part of the time at Chelsea is just simply been this. When Chelsea were losing games towards the start of the season, you kind of saw glimpses of hope. You saw glimmers. You saw chances missed, where you were like, if he just has a bit more composure there, we're through, which made you believe in Poch. You know what I mean? We had build-up play that was quite nice at certain times. We had good performances against the top six. You know, our game against Man City, the 4-4. Our game against Arsenal, we were 2-0 up. We really should have put that game to bed. Liverpool, we drew 1-1 opening day of the season. We probably should have won that game. But you thought, okay, we can mix it with the big boys. Those are the three best teams in the league, and we performed pretty well against them. What are we doing against the smaller teams? Against the smaller teams, we were playing well. It was when we got to that Manchester United game and Ten Hag's Man United that we talk so badly about, they, for lack of a better term, they pissed all over us. Yeah, they were better than us from minute 1 to minute 90. We made them look good. Like, you wouldn't know Ten Hag was under pressure after watching that game. Everybody looked great. McTominay, Garnacho, flipping Bruno, everybody looked amazing because of how we set up and came with absolutely nothing to that ground. We then followed it up with the exact same performance at Everton. Absolutely nothing. 2 defeats on the bounce away from home in the Premier League, where the side has offered up garbage, nothing good. And since then, we entered into December and we've just been crap. Like before, I know we were losing games before, but before there was always something about this team that made you think,
there's been a counter-attack on at the GTEC Community Stadium. He cuts a square. It's a 3, it's 4-1, people. Bellegarde has scored for Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was a costly mistake at the back. I don't know, they're at 6s and 7s here, the Brentford defense. They've had a mishap over there, and it's been cut across into the side. Right. Mr. Thomas Frank can't believe it. He's pulling his hair out. 8 Nori and Totti there celebrating with Bellegarde, and the Brentford fans are leaving en masse. They are leaving en masse, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm about to say.
Unbelievable siege, Jeff. It's 79 minutes played. Brentford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 4. It's game over.
Who's Brentford's manager again? The one loves to cry after he loses.
Brentford's manager.
I can't stand him.
Thomas Frank,
long hair. I can't stand him.
No,
every time he loses, he has a tantrum.
Best hair in the Premier League. Let's give it up.
Oh, some of the best locks in the Premier League for sure.
Nah, temper tantrum.
How's that not foul? How's that not a foul?
I was waiting for Oscar to come. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I was like,
bear it down on goal. He's been stopped. Poor
AD,
counter
AD,
Is
cuz.
that not a foul, Robin? He's taking a miss.
I was waiting for you to come. I was like, ooh, that
at least he brought down in what looks like the penalty area. He's still on the floor, Madueke.
But the game is still playing.
Oh, you damn fucking this off. How's that not a foul? I'm sick and tired of this crap. When will it end, Robbie?
For Wolves.
When will it end?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, whilst you're still ranting there, so I was got to cut you there. There was a break on. It had to be.
It's fun. Look, it's live TV. This is what it's about.
I like to paint a picture for you. I wanted to let you know what was actually happening on the field. You know what I'm saying? BBC 5 Live Radio. Get me in there. Get me in there, mate.
Robin, have they not checked this foul? This is a blatant foul. It's a penalty.
The ball,
penalty.
The ball has got out of play.
Have they not checked? It's a blatant penalty.
Wait. Where's the ref running off to? It looks like the VAR. It looks like VAR's happening to troops.
Yeah, it needs to. Flipping heck. What the hell is that?
I have it on mute, so I don't know where he's running. But I think
blatant penalty. I've never seen a more blatant penalty in the bridge. Is he gone to the monitor?
He's gone to the monitor. It's VAR. They're looking at it. Possible penalty.
Give us a description.
Pete, sorry, you were confused. Chelsea had a corner. The ball's been headed out to Noni Madueke, who's on the edge of the area.
Yeah, he's on the edge.
Eze. He knocks the ball to the side. Eze just clatters into him. He's on the floor. Then Eze takes the ball. Palace have a counter attack. The counter attack is 4-on-3. So I'm thinking Chelsea's going to concede. But in lifetime, it looked like a little bit of a foul.
He's been tackled in the penalty box.
But
the referee's looking at it. VAR. It looks really bad, ref. The referee has done this. He's doing this. He's not pointed yet. He's done this though. Wait for it.
It's definitely a pen. How can it not be?
He's gonna book him for a dive, isn't he? He's gonna book him, isn't he?
He's just done that. I think it's no pen, Jeff.
On-field decision.
They're saying pen.
What is he doing? He's not done anything. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Robin, you let me have the live moment.
It's a penalty.
Go back to Goodison, bro. Go back to Goodison.
No.
He's got to see it. He's got to see it. But I just want to see it first.
See it live.
I just want to see it first.
This, and he just did this and did nothing. I was like, what were you doing?
By the way,
obviously, I have it on mute for obvious reasons because I'm not.
Yeah, so do I.
But yeah.
By the way, I have no idea.
But it is a penalty.
I have no idea who takes this. Our normal penalty taker would be Palmer, not on the pitch. Aside from Palmer, would be Enzo, not on the pitch. Sterling, not on the pitch.
This penalty.
Gallagher.
I'll just tell you who takes the.
Yeah, you can let me know who takes it.
And then we'll go there from there.
Armando Broya.
It looks like it's Madueke.
Noni. Yeah, I trust Noni. But you know, it's crazy because if Noni misses this, it will kill his Chelsea career. He doesn't get game time as it is. It'll be gone in January if he misses this. But by the way, I'm like 30 seconds behind Robin. So Robin's gonna see it and then wait.
Right, so he stepped up onto the plate.
What second are you?
I'm 55 and he shoots.
Oh, I'm 40. Don't tell me. I'm 88-45, so I'm still a bit behind.
45. Good grief.
Yeah, bro. It's PR. I told you how much I hate Amazon Prime, and this is the reason why.
Hey,
yes. That's my boy.
Robin, your facial expression gave me hope. I was
Noni. They're talking on his name. Noni.
It is 2-1 to the Chelsea.
2-1 to the Chelsea, some way, somehow.
Go. Talk to me. Pochettino's head on a stick Monday morning.
Wait, it's Wednesday. Why does
I don't know. I'm discombobulated. Well, Monday's New Year's Day, right?
Yeah.
There you go. And he's the biggest fool in Manchester.
Few
in Manchester.
You are the
That's a hashtag boy from Barnet. Let's go.
Who? Noni?
Yeah, bro.
Where Barnet, blood? Where's he from?
Hey, Barnet's
you want to say his house? I don't know. He's from Barnet.
Oh, it's in the ends, like obviously Barnet.
Barnet is a whole borough.
I was gonna say it's a borough and it ends, isn't it? It's like, okay, when I say they live in Barnet, bro, that's some ambiguous place, blood. Like I can be anywhere.
Real ends. No, high Barnet. Not that.
Hey, don't diss high Barnet.
Why would high Barnet?
Just wrong with the high.
There's nothing wrong with it, guys.
Oscar, anything else on Chelsea before we move on?
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, it just says place of birth Barnet. That's all we're getting.
Okay, then.
We're getting from Wiki. Shout out Baraka says Noni.
It looks like Chelsea will win this unless a miracle happens because it's gone into extra time now. So
Noni. Yeah, man.
I just okay. Last thing on Chelsea, Noni Madueke has had a really, really rough time. had injuries, not really been picked by Poch. A lot of people were angry today because he didn't start this game. It's like, hold on, we've got Sterling out, we've got Palmer out. Why is Noni Madueke not starting this game? Good right winger. I want to see him get the chance at Chelsea, but the chances have been few and far between. I hope this kick-started. Hopefully he gets a start against Luton. He's been really good since he came on. Who knows, man? He won the penalty. He won the penalty and scored it. What?
You're off to the Kenny.
We're off to the Kenny, and we're probably gonna get slapped up there too.
You need to get yourself to the Kenny. I need to see you go through someone's house.
Mate, I'll be in a different country when I'll be in a completely different place.
So speaking of torrid times, let's go to Newcastle United.
Newcastle. Oh,
you absolute Geordie scum. There we go. Losing 3-1 at home to Mr. Nottingham Forest. What's going on with Newcastle, people?
I tell you
What's
what,
happening?
He came home and showed who the big dog is.
Bro, Chris Wood trebled his tally that he got against Newcastle. But I think he scored 1 goal for Newcastle in 39 games. And he comes there, he scores 3. Bang, straight 3 at St. James's, straight in. I'll tell you what, though, like, I was completely baffled.
Hold Peter, stop, all right?
Chelsea has touched the pitch.
Chelsea are 2-1 up in a must-win game for Pochettino against the Palace side that is threatening. You've just decided to take your centre-back off with 6 minutes to go. He swapped Buddy and Shule for Gilchrist. Tell me if you know who Gilchrist is. I've never seen this guy.
Smokes. He was clearly good in training.
He must be a right back. I think he's come to play right back, and then Disassi will go into the centre back position with Thiago Silva. What on earth? I mean, I'm all for giving the youth a run out, but bloody hell.
Squeaky bum time. Wow. Oscar shoring things up.
No. I'm all for the downfall of Newcastle at the moment.
We love it.
Because they were talking too much crud for a team where they are, and you just need to slow down. Slow down. We know what you can be in the future.
Oh, penalty shouts at the GK Community Stadium. Oh, it was a lovely. Oh, yeah, the referee's holding. He's saying, hold that play right there. It's into Brentford here. It's a turn. I think this is a Sharda. I can't quite tell. I can't see from this angle, but he's done an immaculate turn. Number 14 for Brentford. I don't know who number 14 is. I can't see the writing. But the referee has just said, no, hold fire there. He's turned in and he's been brought down straight away. The referee wasn't buying it at first. The crowd couldn't believe it. The fans are on their feet. It's the 87th minute. Listen, lads, it's 4-1 to Wolves. But a consolation penalty for Brentford, you know what I'm saying, makes this game a little bit more tasty. Yeah, I think he's caught him there, John. Doherty, former Spurs, the right back for Wolverhampton Wanderers. I think he's caught him. Referee's having none of it, though. He's waved it on. So there's nothing more to report on that one there.
Nah, you're lucky. It was so close. I thought Palace nicked it just there and then.
Oh, I tell you what. If I see Elise or
Elise is good, man. Elise is really good.
Is he really good, John?
Yeah. Shout out Petrovic, man. Petrovic having a decent game and goal.
So I've been hearing Chelsea fans talking about Petrovic, saying that they're liking him. They're liking the cut of his jib.
He's done all right. He's done all right. Nothing like special about him, but
nothing spectacular.
He's been in goal since Sanchez, and Sanchez has made mistakes throughout the season. Petrovic hasn't made a single mistake, so I'll take Petro over this guy.
Oh, raw! Poch got a yellow card.
Well, from me or the ref?
From the ref.
He's in a yellow card from me as well. He's on a bookie and a firm warning. This guy.
Well, yeah.
What's your slander name for Poch? What do you call him?
Who, me?
Bridesmaid.
Yeah, bridesmaid.
I'm beginning to see it from your point of view, Pete. I'm beginning.
Listen. He'll always be invited. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll always be there. You know what I mean? Maid of honor. You know him way there. But yeah, Oscar, anything else on the Chelsea?
What more?
No, sorry.
Newcastle.
We're talking Newcastle.
Yeah, we're talking Newcastle United.
We're talking Newcastle United. Guys, what's going on? What's happened at Newcastle? Why are we here? Why are we in a situation where
they
December was
realize
hell of
that
a-
playing one more game a week is not that easy.
It's
It's
they're not
not
just
that
like-
easy.
It's not just out of the Champions League; they're out of Europe. You know the ones. They went out of
Playing,
the League Cup.
they played the same team from minute 1 to minute 90, no rotation.
They got a guy
Thinking,
doing
yeah,
stats in
if
their
you're
11,
thinking, yeah, Europe minor, yeah, traveling around the gaff, coming back like it's easy.
obviously beating PSG gassed them, man, didn't it? When they beat PSG
Yeah.
at home, boy, they said, "Yo,
It
we're
was
off
at,
to
it's
the
at the
races."
start. It was at the
We're off to
start.
races. Yeah, indeed, indeed. But yeah, they've obviously had a horrible December. I think they lost six. I think they've lost 6 in 7 in all competitions. And it's been a torrid time for them at this moment in time. Is there anything? Are we seeing a real Newcastle? Are we seeing a Newcastle that's got obviously filled with injuries? Like I said, they got a SAT student who's doing 90 minutes a game at this moment in time, right? And he actually looks like a frigging pitney in Lewis Smiley. Good footballer though. I like the cut of his jib. I'm liking the way he's playing the football. Oh, it's a fantastic strike at Goodison Park. Oh my goodness, 1-1 goal from Mr. Phil Foden. The ball comes out to the edge of the penalty area. It's on the right-hand side of the penalty box and drilled in by Phil Foden. He beats Jordan Pickford to the near post. I could not see a damn thing of it. It was going through a forest of players here. Lovely football here. Jack Grealish, who has it on the left-hand side, he cuts it across, and Phil Foden says, listen, I'll give it to you. You give it to me. Give it back to me, Bernardo Silva. He gives it back to him, and without nobody marking him, all the space in the world. Oh, it's a fantastic strike, guys. You've got to see this. It's a lovely drilled shot low into the bottom corner. Pickford, no chance. He's screaming and bollocking at his defenders. And he's just to remember, it's Tarkowski and co, okay? You ain't got great defenders at Everton Football Club. It's 1-1 at Goodison Park. 53 minutes gone.
Sky Sports hire this man. Oh my god, that was sensational. Play by play.
I can feel it.
That was. I feel like I was there. That's
what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you the picture.
I'm live at Stamford Bridge here, but I feel like I'm at Goodison Park. That's sensational commentary.
They're on the break again here, City. Oh, I'll tell you what, Everton are sliding, bro. Everton don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. It's a sticky Tommy Brennan across the box. Oh my god! So imagine this, right? It's unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Once again, Man City down the right-hand side. They go up to the byline, right on the corner flag. I think it's Bernardo Silva, or is it even Phil Foden? Drills it right across the penalty. Oh my god, guys! It's drilled literally 2 yards from goal. It was Gvardiol who sent it across. The faintest touch from Phil Foden literally whiskers away from the outside on the left-hand side post. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Foden was sure it was a corner. I'll tell you what, Everton, sticky toffee pudding, people. It's very sticky at Goodison Park.
And it's full time at the bridge. Chelsea have gone through the struggles. They have won 2-1 against Roy Hodgson's Crystal Palace.
Miss me.
They claim the 3 points.
We live to fight another day. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, man. Oscar, you live to fight another day. 3 points for the Chelsea up against Crystal Palace. Let me tell you guys, it's attack after attack at Goodison. I can't take my eyes off it. Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden on the right-hand side, going down Everton's left. Who's their left back? Milienko and Dwight McNeil don't want any of it. They want none of it.
Guys, you only get this on Prime. This is why Prime's
you only get it on Prime.
Guys, can you bear with me 2 seconds? I need a hard drink, all right? I've had enough of this crap team stressing me out all flipping day.
Oh, fantastic scenes. Rubinho, in the meantime, while Oscar gets that hard stuff, Newcastle, sorry. Are we seeing the real them, or is this a moment in the wilderness?
I felt like Champions League personally came a year too early. Personally.
I think many people would agree with you there.
It was just like, okay, you did fantastic, but you're not ready to handle, especially when you lose key players in the way that Newcastle have lost them. That they literally, ever since they lost them, everything has gone to pot. That doesn't mean at the same time, I feel like some of their players are expecting too much. They feel like, oh, we're now here. we're gonna challenge. Prime example,
Right, runs, yeah.
Bruno Guimaraes, when they were playing Chelsea in the League Cup, when they lost the penalties, the brother was crying. I'm like, bro.
Bro,
And he did the whole celebration, blah blah blah. I'm just like he thought like this is the end of the world. And I'm like, guy, if you're trying to be one of the best, if you lose a game like this, dust your feet, you go again. The League Cup is not the end be all end all. Overall, Newcastle have done a fantastic job. I'm big up Eddie Howe for his stuff, but at the same time, he needs to now try and sort this out because now this is 8 losses.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot of losses.
It's a lot of losses.
Now you have to look at yourself. It's like, okay, you got this team far. You got this team challenging for Europe. Good. Can you maintain it? Can you carry on? Can you evolve to the next level? What takes you as a manager to say that you're not just a domestic manager that's good? What can you do now as a manager and as a coach to say, right, you know what? I should be knocking on the doors of higher teams later down the line. I should be there up there. What can you do? If I can show you I could do this at Newcastle, guess what I could do at a Chelsea or a Man United or an Arsenal? Like, they should be looking at me because essentially he is England's best manager. That is English per se. So it's just one of those ones. It's like, right, don't be a top 6, top 7 manager. Prove us why you should be looked at. Now you're like in times of turmoil.
Yeah, it's a test for Eddie Howe. It's a test to see how he comes out of this slump. I feel like on a few occasions when he was at Bournemouth, they went through some moments where you thought, oh, this could be the season they go down, and he rescued them. I do think like, okay, yes, they've got ample injuries, and also the fact that, you know what, like when we think about it, as much as Newcastle were what they were last year, what would we have really expected from them this season? Would we expect them to be challenging top 4 again? Would we expect them to be, comfortably in the top 6? I'm not entirely sure. Speaking of the drink that Oscar has purchased, now he said he was going to get a hard drink. Oscar, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that of Bailey's?
Yeah, I say, is it Bailey's or milk? Oh, I was saying.
It's Bailey's on the rocks. I was going to go for the hard variety, but then I realized I haven't actually eaten dinner yet. So I'm going to eat first, and then I'll have the...
Oscar doesn't want to start slurring.
Slur stuff later.
I hear that.
No, but like we got you got to finish the Bailey's. Bailey's is a winter drink. It's a Christmas drink.
My question is why it's not finished yet. It's on day 3, my guy.
Bailey's is nice. Bailey's is a nice touch.
It's a Christmas drink.
It's a Christmas drink. It is indeed. It is indeed. I mean, Newcastle are showing their true colors. Eddie Howe is massively overachieving with these players. A lot of them are meaty. I mean, I would argue that Newcastle will go back to type. They'll go back to not type. Sorry, that's the wrong word. They'll go back to the heights that they were reaching last year. I think there's just a lot of players to come back. And I think, do you know what? A defeat like what they had against Forest is one of those games that will kick them at the backside and be like, right, okay, we've had our slump. We've lost X amount of games. We've, now we've had enough. Okay, now it's like, because I look at the next fixtures, I think they're facing like the top 7 in a row.
Really?
I feel like they've got big games, as well as in the FA Cup. They've got Sunderland away. You know what I'm saying? So,
a kind of weird derby.
It's gonna be. Listen, in the feeler. Let me tell you, I am gonna be all over that game like a rash. I even want to get tickets to the Stadium of Light. Guess what Newcastle fans call it? I really want to go up there. And experience that. But yeah, I mean, look, Eddie Howe is massively overachieving with this side, no doubt about it. But it's Alves with the free kick, and it's a good save by Jordan Pickford. 2 hands, corner kick to Man City.
How are you ahead of me on this as well? Like, I'm behind on everything.
Hey, well, you, because I feel like I've already seen the free kick. So I was like,
I'm at the free kick now.
I'm 24, 25, 26.
Alvarez just
I'm 29. I'm a few seconds ahead.
10. Wait, I'm going to go refresh my thing just to make sure it's... I'm behind on everything.
He's a refresher.
He's gonna refresh the team, guy.
There's only one more thing to bring up about Newcastle, but we don't want to bring up now because we have to bring up Not That Guy.
Oh, okay.
We have
Okay.
to.
We'll save it. We'll
Because
save
we
it.
all saw.
Wait, Pete, what second you at now?
Sorry.
What second you at now?
I might.
Oh, it's a strike. Oh, it's a good block on the line there. Foden again. Oh, it's a good save. Double block. Oh, Jordan Pickford, England's number one. But the ref and the fans, they've given a penalty to Man City. It's a penalty to Man City.
It's a penalty to City.
The Man City fans were all over the referee, like white on rice, and they knew that something had gone wrong. Sean Dyche is in the fourth official eardrum.
Like white on rice. They were all over this guy.
Bro, they were on this.
Onana. Unfortunate handball. Unfortunate handball.
Why does Onana think he's Andre? Yeah, listen, Andre at Man United. This guy here. This guy. Come on. Do you know what? I don't know, you know. What are you man saying? Penalty or not?
That's not a pen.
That's not a pen.
It's his face. It's his face.
Oh, it hits his arm. It hits his arm.
Yeah, it hits his arm into his bloody face. Where's he supposed to put his arm? Where's he supposed to put his arm?
Yeah, that's the question. That's the true question.
Where's he supposed to put his arm? Literally.
Tarkowski's in the referee's ear.
It's not a clear and obvious error. I've never seen.
He gave the penalty. The problem is, Oscar, the fact that you said he's not a clear and obvious error, correct. The referee gave the penalty.
Yeah, so it's going to be given, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're going to give the penalty.
They're going to give it, but it's unfair, man. It's unfair. Where's he supposed to put his arms?
Yeah.
Julian Alvarez.
He's put the ball on the center spot there, on the penalty spot there. And what looked like a good first half for the Toffees could be a blue moon for Manchester City as they step up. I don't know how many seconds you are ahead.
Of the world, champions of the world.
Oh, by the way, speaking of chanting, I loved Man United singing, "You see United now, F off home," like you said, Robin. They said it to the Villa fans. The Villa fans were singing it in the first half. So it was like, oh, for flip's sake. You're picking too soon, mate. Julian Alvarez now to take this penalty for Manchester City. Whistle's blown. It's 2-1.
Unlucky. I thought Pickford got that, but yeah.
Straight down the middle. Pickford dives to his right. The legs have touched the ball.
Yeah,
but
the legs. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, oh, unlucky.
The feet there, but it still bobbles in. Manchester City come from behind. They are winning 2-1, 63 minutes played.
We'll come back to Newcastle because we all saw something on Christmas about that team. And we'll come back to that later.
Okay, fine, no problem. Any other news we want to talk about regarding the football? I just want to big up to Luton Town, what they've been doing recently. Getting the two wins on the bounce, important victories as well for them. Everything that was going on with Tom Lockyer, with the situation that had happened there, and they've just bounced back. Rob Edwards and the gang, they've got Luton, sailing through. And I just wanted to give a 2 pence to Luton Town. Anybody got anything?
Up Luton Town. I swear they're out. They're getting it. Are they out there? Because I know they were out. In my back
1 point adrift.
Okay.
Big up Luton, man. I really like what they're doing. They got my boys in the midfield. Sambi Lokonga alongside Ross Barkley. What's not to like?
Sambi. What I'm saying?
And Abayo up top getting the goals. And they were very fortunate to get 2 of the flukiest goals. But
yeah,
you make your own luck in this league.
I haven't checked the stats on this, but I heard noise that Luton had 1 shot on target, scored 3 goals. So
yeah, they did. Because did you see that game?
Yeah,
did you see that game?
It was absolute mad. I saw the highlights. It was absolute
you
mad.
need to talk to me about.
You know what? We got to big up Bournemouth. Ooh. We have to big up Bournemouth. Listen, I'm going to put my hands up now. Public apology for Mr. Adoni Areola.
You've had a stink today.
Let me tell you something, guys. I said he was going to be the first man to be sacked, okay, as Bournemouth manager. And a lot of that came from the fact that I was upset for Gary O'Neill, that he lost his job at Bournemouth for no reason. They've gone and plucked my man out of La Liga. And now, listen, Oscar said this to me yesterday. He's a Basque manager. When have you ever heard me talk ill of the Basque? You know what I'm saying? I'm loving the Basque manager. I'm loving I'm all in the Spanish Armada. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. Now, I just thought like it couldn't work, and obviously you look at his start at Bournemouth. Them man was sliding. I never saw it turning around, but Adoni has done.
They made it the top half of the table. Solanke doing his thing.
Them man are 10th in the table. It's unbelievable. Which, by the way, guys, you know, like teams getting relegated this season, bruv. It could be a sticky situation. We could see Luton staying up. We could see, you know what I'm saying? I know Burnley here and there got a win. Where did Burnley win the other day? I know they lost yesterday to Liverpool, but they got a win the other day away from home. And I was like, what? What's going on there? And then obviously, you know, Sheffield United have had a win and a draw here and there. They were really
I'm sorry, I know you love Chris Wilder. He ain't saving them.
But they were the better side against Luton, in fairness, man. I think they were the better side. They were just unlucky. I think they were unlucky.
No, there's two on goals is a howler. Is a big howler.
2 on goals is a stinker. It's an absolute stink. But you know, teams are winning games. You know them ones there.
I think there was a period of time in this league where we were all saying, look, the bottom 3 are rubbish. The teams that have come up, they're not ready for Premier League level. And I think they heard the murmuring, they heard the noise, and they said, you know, Luton said, nah, let's fight. Sheffield United said, we're going to get a couple of results. Who's the other one?
Who else come up? Was it Bournemouth? No, it wasn't Bournemouth, was it? It wasn't Bournemouth. It was
Bournemouth.
It was Luton Town,
Burnley
and Sheffield.
Yeah. Even Burnley started picking up results. They won a game 5-0, I think. So, you know, there's a lot of football left to be played in this league. I don't want anybody writing anyone off in December.
That's the thing, yeah. You're right.
At the bottom of the league, there's multiple options to go down. There's multiple.
You know what? If you're Fulham, you're 6 points above the relegation zone. All of a sudden, a Fulham side that won 2-5-0 back to back. You know what I'm saying? Forest won at Newcastle. Like it's gonna be a melee down at the bottom of the league for sure.
Melee.
Yeah, it's gonna be an absolute melee. So shout out to Lola on that one. It's a great shout for Bournemouth. Guys, what was your goal of the festive period?
Oh, there was a goal yesterday. Who scored a banger yesterday?
Chris Wood.
Second guard.
What he turned Dan Burn.
He turned, Dan Burn inside out. I said that is goal of the week.
I saw all of Dan Burn's Christmas dinner on the floor. He threw it all up. It was an absolute twist.
No, Oscar, it was terrible.
No, I saw it.
I thought it was Ronaldo.
Also, Robin, shout out to your boy Alanga, because he was a big part of the reason they won the game as well.
Yeah,
Alanga and Chris Wood. They took one of the best chants I've ever heard. Rhythm is a dancer, Anthony Alanga.
Fantastic.
Honestly, the first time I heard that song, I was so jealous.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. You're jealous.
Each team now of the top 3 has a song that makes me extremely jealous.
Top 3? Go on.
So that Anthony Alanga song from Man United, top tier.
Yeah.
Arsenal's we won the league at Anfield. We won it at the Lions.
Twice. Stamford Bridge.
Like to have a song where you're telling your rivals we won the league at your stadium,
at all of your grounds. Are you mad?
Crazy.
Oh, love
that's crazy. And then Liverpool's Bobby Firmino song is the greatest player song, I think, in the history of the game. I don't think anything's better. Si, senor. Give the ball to Bobby. It's the greatest player song ever.
Yeah, no, it's a great song.
I'm fuming because obviously all the good.
What about Man City's one? Man City's one when they won the league. What's it?
What is it?
Oh no. What's the one that Jack Grealish kept singing on the piss?
All I know is the blue moon.
No, the one. That song's air. The one when
it's trash.
I've got it in my head. We're Man City and we're on a piss again. That was a great song. You call it? We're Man City and we're on a piss again. Man like Jack Grealish. You know?
I want to follow you everywhere.
Yeah, big tune.
Fair enough. Man City got bangers too, man.
Big tune. You know what I'm saying? Sheffield United, you can't go wrong. Everton, you can't go wrong.
I don't know any Everton songs, I'll be real.
What?
I don't know any Everton songs, I'll be real.
I could do a whole rendition of 4 of their songs right now. They are on fire at this minute in time. Don't worry, we'll save it for another pod.
How do you guys feel about the Palace song?
Glad all over, we are. Glad all over. Palace, listen, it is what it is, man.
Glad all over?
Yeah, you say that you want me, say that you want me all of the time, all of the time. Say that you need me, say you need me. Always be mine, always be, because we are glad all over, we are.
I thought that was City's song. because they think Guardiola
yeah,
did that.
that's not what I was thinking.
That's the
of.
Guardiola one, yeah. Guardiola
Yeah.
got that one for him. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know when they're like, because we are the palace, and that's the scene
the way
we
we
follow,
like it.
we follow.
Yeah, that's the way we like it. We like it. In fact,
Yeah, that one.
love it.
That slaps.
Fantastic.
I can't lie.
It slaps. It slaps. I can't lie. Yeah.
Why are we not getting any good Geordie songs either? Where's the Geordie songs?
Yo, I told my mom. There's quite a few. There's quite a few for the Newcastle boys. There's quite a few of them, man.
Man, I love the beautiful game, man. I love the.
Tell me, ma, I won't be home for tea. We're going to Wembley. Okay, Sarah. Yeah, they're there, man. They're there. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, goal of the week, guys. Is that surely?
Sorry. Question. Oh no, we were talking about midweek. Have we done a pod since Chelsea played Newcastle in the League Cup? Have we ever done a pod since?
No. I messaged that earlier because I told them I was thinking, why is Bruno Guimaraes doing all this stuff and the penalties?
You did.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah. But anyway, because you mentioned the "We're Going to Wembley" song, and I was, we got Middlesbrough in the next round. Home and away, we should beat Middlesbrough. Home and away.
Come on,
if it was a one-off tie, I think they could do us. I'm not gonna lie. If it was a one-off tie at the Riverside, they could do us. But 2 legs, we should be going through against Middlesbrough. So
what round is it? Semi-final.
Semis. We're going to Wembley, bro. We're going to. Remember, I put in the group chat. As soon as Chelsea went through, I messaged Adrian. I said, Adrian, I'll see you at Wembley.
What's Endo saying, man? Peter, are we just gonna swerve? Sorry, we're just gonna ignore how Liverpool swarmed over Arsenal for large parts of that game.
Peter, can I take this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Have you no shame whatsoever? swarmed over Arsenal when you're at home, Anfield, aka the slaughterhouse, aka we've just added 20,000 seats in there for no reason. No one can sit there anyway. I don't like that's pathetic. You guys are trying to chase the title. You're going up against the title rivals who are above you in the league, and you didn't win the game. You had a 4-on-1. Hold on. You had a 4-on-1 in which Arsenal fans are coming out here talking about Declan Rice's aura because Salah passes the ball to Trent, best right back in the world, and he couldn't just slot it in the bottom corner. You don't take the mick. Swarmed.
Best right back in the world, though. We know that, though. The thing is, as well, didn't Jurgen Klopp say if you're not fit, don't come to Anfield for the Arsenal game? Huh?
Yeah. Did you not say that?
No, we have to cook this. No way. Jurgen Klopp told the fans, if you are not fit enough to come to the ground, don't come. And you're talking about swarmed parts of the game.
He said, give your ticket to somebody else.
Klopp, man.
Win the football match.
He said, give your ticket to somebody else. I said, if you're not fit. I said, yeah, I know there's a lot of games in Christmas, okay.
He said, if you're not fit to walk through the turnstiles, you're gonna piss.
Sign on with a pen in your hand.
No. Because the people of
Oh, you can't believe it.
Oh my God.
Calvert-Lewin has missed a sitter.
My gosh. How has he missed?
It's unbelievable. I thought that was 2-2. By the way,
Harrison plays on the plate.
No, Oscar, go look at the first. I think it's Ghana. The first touch from Ghana was unreal. Deft touch.
Centre forward. Where's Nickers and Brass?
Centre forward. Where's Nickers and Brass?
Centre forward. Where's Nickers and Brass?
I'm not having him down there. Not hard enough. And he's from Sheffield as well. That's the funny thing.
Oh, Dominic, you've got to score. Lola says all that pretty for what? Lola, I don't think you know, but pretty hurts. Try to be honest.
Everybody
Endo says
go on. Pass the ball.
Harrison keeps getting possession.
I like Harrison. He's good kid, Jack Harrison. I like him.
The thing is, poor guy, he had Milienko to pass to. That's not going to happen, is it?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Jack Harrison was former Man United academy as well, right?
City, wasn't he?
No. I swear he went from United to City.
Really?
City, and then USA.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know the United part. I just thought it was City.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
is he English or Welsh or something?
I
don't think he was Welsh.
I don't know where he's from. But I remember I watched a documentary where his mum took him around the I don't know if it was Man United or Man City, but his mum took him around the training ground and looked at all of the academies from previous years. Like, you know, they have the class photo, like this is class of 2019 class. He looked at all of them, and his mum said to him, "How many players here can you name?" And he was like, "I can't name any." And then his mum was basically explaining to him, "We need to leave this club because you're not going to make it here." Like, and he wanted to stay at City, obviously, but then he ended up going to the USA, and it somehow just worked out. Yeah. So his mum, big shout out Jack Harrison's mum.
She saw the vision.
Hey. She saw the vision. Piers said, "Hey." Logan said Harrison is English, went to America, played for New York FC, and somehow ended up at City.
No, but that makes sense because NYCFC is part of the City group.
Yeah, it is a City group, isn't it?
So he went from Man United to New York and then back to City. Is that how it happened?
I don't know. I just assumed he was City. I only knew him as a City Academy player. Went to America, as you said.
Yeah, so New York City FC, Melbourne City FC, they're all part of the City group. So that kind of makes sense.
I get that. I'm just trying to work out the order of things.
I don't know what the order is. You have to.
Let me just do my Googles. You lot
guys, what is the goal of the damn freaking week?
I said Wood.
I'm with you. Wood. Oscar?
Yeah, it's a democracy.
Guys, I'm sorry. Jack Harrison, according to Wikipedia, youth career, he started at Liverpool.
Flipping hell.
Then joined Manchester United, Then from Manchester United, he joined Blackrock FC.
Yo.
Then he joined Manhattan CS, Manhattan Soccer Club. And then he played for Wake Forest Demon Deacons, the soccer team. The college
Demon Deacons.
They're an NCAA division soccer team, apparently. Scored 8 goals there in 22 appearances. Then he graduated and played for the New York City FC, played 55 appearances before making his way back to Manchester City, having loans to Leeds United, and then was eventually sold to Leeds United. Crazy career. Crazy. Endo said, "Why are we discussing Harrison? This is top 4 podcast."
You're done, no? You know what I'm saying? Tell them, Endo.
Hey, Jack Harrison's a baller, man. He's a baller.
Endo, more important question. Have you got your Liverpool free shirt yet? That's what I need to know. That's what the streets are.
You have to get a Liverpool shirt with number 3 at the back. Oscar says we got screwed by VAR. Arsenal came out with bare scars. We just didn't kill them.
I mean, we weren't all that in the bag of chips. To be fair, Arsenal was okay. We was okay. Odegaard doing up LeBron James. Yeah, no, for real. For real. That was a stonewall penalty. I don't know what to say. Yeah, he was falling fine, but 2 hands. I mean, hit the ball with your arm twice. I was just shocked he didn't get it. Delighted he didn't. Oscar, what is the goal of the week, bruv?
Chris Wood, the dink.
The Lord Jesus of Nazareth.
The Morata dink. Although Hoijlund's finished, Jackson could never.
Who is the player of the week? Is it Chris Wood for the hat trick?
It is Chris Wood.
I was going to go Alejandro.
Alejandro he's a good second, but it's
Alejandro Armando.
Chris Wood going back to St. Player of the week. I think I have to go to Chris Wood indeed. Team of the week.
We sing you.
Boris.
We sing. You call his name. You call his name. Alejandro.
That's brilliant. Do you actually sing that in the chorus?
We sing that, but we also more the away fans. More the away fans sing that, but the home fans will sing.
Them niche away fan chants. I love them. Yeah. I love them.
But the home fans we've replaced them with the Ronaldo song. So
do you know why?
I heard that.
Yeah, home fans.
I know.
God, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, ever since I started going to Chelsea games, I just hate home fans. They're just
home fans are
casual. I get sat next to some guy who doesn't watch football, just talking nonsense in my ear. It's like your ball knowledge is trash.
For me, it's the terms. You know, the cliche terms. Who's got the back door? It's like, what are you talking about?
That's so Arsenal. That's so Arsenal, and it's exclusive to Arsenal.
It's like the back door. For flip's sake, pass it, Ramsey. Pass it. It's like, all right, yeah, all right then. For flip's sake.
No, I can't lie, Pete. When you used to get me tickets to Arsenal, yeah, during the Emery era, when the dark days of Emery, bro, the screaming that everyone used to do.
Nah, people screamed. People scream. Flem used to appear on the track side of the pitch.
Who is that fan with the granddad hat?
He's a G.
I love him. I love him.
I don't know him, but he's a don. He's a don.
He's everywhere.
He's a don. He's a don.
Endo said Oscar dissing next man's ball knowledge is the popcorn in the kettle black. Nah, I don't even think I have like the best ball knowledge of any person, but there's a different level of that. The people that listen to this podcast and watch this podcast, we watch football enough to talk about football. But there are people that just don't. They just watch Match of the Day alone. You know what I mean? That's all they'll watch, and then they'll get a ticket to a game. They'll come and start telling me stuff, but you don't even know what's going on really. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're too we're in too deep. I can't lie. These men are better shouting. Can't do 5. Who can't do 5? Oh, the people in the crowd. Yeah. You're gonna say me? I'll get football out right now. What do you mean?
Listen, bro, I was a goalkeeper in it. Long. That's all I cared about. Long. You know them way there. No, bro, I'll be a disgrace in today's football. Are you mad? If I was a goalkeeper, look, I'm 33, blood. Like I'll standardly be a goalkeeper right now. Oh, Beto! Oh, he's not quite got it.
I'm about to say, who's that going to?
I can't lie, Beto's crap. Like,
sorry, it's not even Beto, it's Calvert Lewin. I don't even know why I've done him like that. It was Calvert Lewin, not even the same.
Calvert Lewin wears knickers and bras, man. Get him off the
I saw the skirt thing. I was like, oh, there he is.
I need to find that clip. I can't believe I've never actually shown you guys that clip. Like what? The clip of the guy saying that our centre forward wears knickers and bras. It's my favorite thing. Have you not seen it before, or is it just me?
I've seen it. I have seen it.
I've seen it on like TikTok or like on Shorts or something like that.
It was on a Twitter space. This guy would rant it back in the Lampard days when they were going down. He was just like he was saying everything wrong with the club. He's like, our owners don't like us, they don't care. Our manager doesn't know what he's doing. Our centre forward wears knickers and bras. He said it so quick. I died laughing, man.
You gotta love a Scouse, man. You gotta love a Scouse.
Brilliant, man. Being a goalkeeper means you get sent to the shop and get told to bring back the change.
Whoa. Listen, look at some of the greatest goalkeepers there is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying that about Jens Lehmann. He'll knock you out. Ask him to go to the shops.
I'm sorry that Brozier is actually a lamppost, useless, big for nothing. I don't have an issue with Brozier. I think Brozier needs a run of games, man. Brozier just come back from a very, very bad injury. Before that, he was playing okay. He's never had a run of games in the Premier League. When he played for Southampton, I think he got 6 goals on loan there for a really, really poor side. I got time for Brozier. I want to see more.
I got time for him too. The thing is, what I hate is once you have a knee injury, it's like football does not love you anymore, blood. Like you get a knee injury of that magnitude, and to come back, it's like you're hoping.
And the thing is, even this season, he's been injured. He comes back into a team where he's not fully fit, and he's not given the run of games to get the rust off. Like he comes in where, we must win a game. Like today, he's brought on when we need a goal, and everyone's like, Brozier, do something. And it's like, bro, like. He needs a loan personally. I don't think he should be at Chelsea right now. I think in January it would be great for him to get on loan to a place where he can start and just play every week. But, I got time for Brozier. Brack says Jackson's a crook, and I definitely agree. Peter, sorry, team of the week. I'm going Nottingham Forest all day.
Oh, are they getting a sweep here? Nuno Espirito Santo's army. Are you serious?
Three at the St. James's.
Yeah, for Nottingham Forest, that's a big win.
Sorry, guys. I mean, I've just seen Wolverhampton Wanderers pull down the pants of Brentford right now.
What was the final score?
4-1. Oh. Tricky feet there from, I think it was Julian Alvarez.
4-1's a great result, but 3-1 at St. James's. Come on, mate.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. That's more impressive. When you're down the bottom where friggin' Forest are, you're right.
Big shout out to Luton as well.
Bro, love for that Endo. Love for that Endo. No, it's not a back-to-back wins team because when Aston Villa got backto-back wins against City and Arsenal, didn't want to
look like you were asleep.
What?
Yeah, he was frozen.
He just disappeared. Luton beat Newcastle as well. Yeah, man, it's true. It's true.
No, it is a big. Oh, I don't know now.
Where are you going? I'm still going Forest.
I was still going Forest as well. But Luton, they've been doing their thing, man.
Because it was just an impressive away performance. Even before Forest scored, they should have scored before that. Like there was a moment where Langer didn't square it.
But you could even say Wolves because even beating Chelsea 2-1, and I win in 4-1.
Oh
Big
yeah,
wins.
actually, I didn't think of
Yeah.
the 2 weeks. Yeah, actually, it might
Yeah.
be Wolves, you know. It might be Wolves.
I don't know. I don't know.
It might
Right.
be Wolves, you know.
I'm changing it. I'm going Luton. I
You're
think
going
Luton with the back-to-back wins against
Luton?
Newcastle.
Wait, how did you go? Wow,
Oh, and it is a goal at Goodison. The world champions have extended their lead.
Wow.
And it is 3-1
What
to
a goal.
Manchester City.
Bernardo Silva. What a goal, man. What a goal.
He's been fighting this whole game. Honestly, I think Everton have given up the whole thing. There's not much you could do then. What a goal. Actually, who's at fault for that? I need to see that.
It's probably Pickers.
That is Pickford.
That's why Peter went away because he loved.
Yeah, I was like, say, I need Peter to come back. Peter needs to come back.
Yeah, when Peter gets back here, we're gonna cook Pickford, man.
Because he should not have done that.
Pickford is actually pony. Yeah, man. Poor guy. Lola says, I'm here for Wolves. Yeah, man. I can't lie. I forgot that they beat Chelsea. I think beating Chelsea and then winning 4-1. I'm gonna go Wolves for team of the week. Sorry, Nottingham Forest. I was very happy with the performance, but Wolves were so nice.
1-1.
They had to do it twice.
But I've gone Luton, so wait for Pete to come back. And but yeah, let us know in the comments. Who do you think? There it is.
Silver.
Pete, I've gone Wolves for team of the week. Robin has gone Luton Town.
Okay, I've gone for Luton Town.
I switched from Forest, Pete. I switched from Forest because Wolves won back.
I switched from Forest as well. I was like, oh, but Luton have done it as well.
Wolves beat Chelsea and what's his name? Brentford.
And they slapped Brentford. They didn't just beat Brentford. They slapped them away.
But Luton done a ting though, didn't they?
Oh, Luton beat Newcastle.
Yeah. Luton Town.
Who did Forest beat?
Forest only beat Thingy. They I think they drew. They lost the last game. 3-2.
Yeah, okay. Let's get Forest out of the equation. It's between Wolves and Luton, and you guys are both on Luton, yeah?
Yeah, Luton Town.
Luton Town team of the week.
Luton Town.
Shout out Luton Town.
Oscar, who's not, and Mandem, who's not that guy?
Can I reel off a couple because it's a quick fire one.
I've got one.
Quick ones, yeah. First of all, Deontay Wilder, you're not that guy. Yeah, you're not. He got smoked. He got absolutely smoked. Yeah.
Yo, blood.
It's time to hang him up. Shout out to Endo, Keanu and Nish. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know who these people were until Christmas Day, 9 p.m. All right, I figured out after watching it, and both of those guys got duppy. You can call them not that guy.
Can I just say the gal in that scene though? There's like 20 gal, bruv. Yeah, one's getting choked out. Everyone's just standing there. They're just standing there, taking about an hour to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? The other one where what's my name when Nish is grabbing his thing, and like all the girls are just there, like it's just, you know what I'm saying, scratches. Someone has to get a freaking champagne bottle. Like there's a lot of people there that were useless. There was a lot of them there that were useless. And then like today, and then I watched these standards today. Obviously, I've wifey keeps up with it. Yeah. One of them just starts spilling the beans. So they're trying to hide the story of what happened in it. They're trying to hide of Keanu dying in it. They're trying to say he ran away. They're trying to say that he dropped Nish and then dipped. Yeah.
Wait, can I ask a question? Oh, sorry, Karen.
Yeah, and so basically, that I think the girls have sat down and say, yo, here's what we're gonna do, innit? We're gonna act like my man Keanu's dipped, yeah. Rare. This is the story. We're all gonna stick to the plan. Everyone's giving testaments in that. Everyone's giving in them testaments there. And then Tutu's now, what's her name? You know, is it the thing with Ian Bill? That used to be with the Bill blood. What's her name? Is it Kathy or whatever? Some idiot. Anyway, she's there spilling the beans, like just giving information about how the Indian things are lesy blood. Like you're thinking, hang on a minute, if you start throwing that into the equation, the police is gonna start, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna start getting trigger happy now.
Listen, there's too many people involved for that to be clean. Yeah. There's no way certain man are going to the station and they're telling. There's no way.
Bro, you know what needs deep as well, yeah? Like Sharon has been in EastEnders since I've been born, in it, yeah? No, and she's still having youths, blood. How?
How many? Bro, Phil Mitchell has like 12 youths.
But you see, But Phil's the driller. You know what I'm saying? Like, he goes, he's in the post. This unbelievable strike there, John.
At this point, Phil was basically Jamaican.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that video? Yeah. Do you remember that video of Phil and Grant to that Jamaican thing, to that Jamaican tune? They're just there dancing like this, whipping man style. And it's hilarious. It's one of the funniest things ever. I'll send it in the group chat.
Baraka said he's never heard of EastEnders. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's a howler. Baraka, it's a howler. Don't worry about it. It's too much drama for one person's life. Like they're trying to be
British,
real. Like, you know,
British drama at its finest.
But you know, if people live these lives in real life, they will all die of heart failure. There is far too much that is going on for the mind to handle, for the heart to handle. There is too much drama, bro. Man, them are burying bodies in cafes, in burnt cafes. Nah, come on, come off it. Come off it. There's been far too. Nah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Sharon has two different men that want to be the father of her child.
Do you know how crazy your life is? Yeah,
it's my child. No, it's my child. What?
Like, think about it. But why are we in a situation where two people are in the equation? For a kid.
Endo said out of the 6 women that were in the murder drama, Phil had youths with 3 of them.
Nah, man, he's a home wrecker as well. The guy's a friggin' wreck with bottles of Ray and Nephew by the gallon. Yeah, so there's a lot of people in EastEnders that are not that guy. What are you saying?
I've got 2 more.
What are you saying? Talk to them.
I've got one quick one. Because the trial came to conclusion,
and
he lost the biggest bag. Jonathan Majors, not that guy.
Oh,
not that guy.
Stinker.
Jonathan Majors is
Howler.
Jonathan Majors, the bag. Oh, he lost it all. But yeah, my man's been found guilty.
Wait, what the heck?
He deserves what he gets. So, hey ho.
What is Mirad talking about?
This is unheard.
Mirad is on the juice, blood. As soon as
He
said, "I say."
As soon as he's called the third, blood, he just got.
I stand with Kang.
That's
crazy. You know what? Yeah. Do you know life is not fair? Life is actually not fair. Yeah. Do you know why life's not fair?
Why is it not fair?
Because Jonathan Majors, obviously had the greatest. He was in the Creed movie. He was great in Creed. He was delivered, the keys to Marvel, essentially, the keys to the kingdom, Just run Marvel for the rest of his life. He ruins it by, I don't know what he was up to, but like it seems like some kind of domestic abuse and or violence, crazy stuff going on there. His life is falling apart, and he shows up to court with Megan Good. Megan Good is on his arm.
Life is not fair. Life is not fair.
Good. That's not fair.
This life is not fair.
That's not fair.
I turn up with the goods.
I feel like I would have to be a great man to bag Megan Good. I'd have to do great things.
You have to do great things.
I swear Megan Good's ex is a preacher or a pastor.
Yeah,
he was a man of the cloth, Robert. He was a good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
Hey, man of the cloth is the funniest thing ever.
He's a good man. Okay, look. Obviously, people have their own relationship. Whatever goes on in that, they broke up. Fairs. I ain't got nothing to say about that. But Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, no, for real. It's not fair.
Insane. That's insane. Lola said, man was asking for his white woman to be his caress.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Listen.
It's a lesson.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Goodness me. Yeah, man. Yeah. Jonathan Major's not that guy for the year. He's in 2023, not that guy, if we're being serious. He's not even a this week kind of guy.
But my actual not that guy this week is, guys, we had Christmas, wonderful time of the year.
Christmas time.
Right. Time to be with the family. You get the board games out, you get the quizzes, you get the rum, you get all that good stuff. Drink away, be merry with the family and all that. Some people don't have the best times at Christmas, all right?
Sure.
And so, and sometimes you just need a little bit of support. This team decided to go to a hospital right?
Oh,
And decided to spread that cheer on those that are less fortunate and that might not see life as long as we plan to see it out. So they send the messages and all that stuff, and then we get to this one particular main character that he likes to call himself.
oh.
What does he do? He says, with a smile on his face, I hope this is not your last Christmas.
And a wink.
And then gives a wink. And then he gives a wink.
He's a tool. He's an
absolute moron. Jason Tyndall. Absolute tool. You're not that guy.
You're not that guy. Jason Tyndall is a massive tool. Is he in the Hall of Shame?
So annoying.
We're sticking him in there?
So annoying. He's so annoying, that guy.
He's such a bandit, blood. He's such a bandit, honestly. It's not even
full time at Goodison, boys and girls.
Full time at Goodison, yes, City.
Yeah, full time.
3-1 winners there at Goodison Park.
Baraka, have you seen the video?
Bro, Baraka, you got to go check the video. Newcastle United put it on their Twitter.
See the video. He
Bro,
says,
he's the first guy,
hopefully this ain't your last Christmas. Wink. What? That's insane.
He's savage, man. Honestly.
Hopefully it's not your last Christmas.
Newcastle must have taken that down. They must have taken it down. I'm sure they can't keep
I'm sure it's still up.
They can't keep it up there.
And he's all over everything as well. He's always whenever you see Newcastle, you see more of him than Eddie Howe. He's just everywhere.
Yeah, you think he's the manager, and Eddie Howe's the assistant for sure. All right, very quickly, guys, just to let you know, there's a lot of football going on this week between now and say New Year's. I'm guessing when are we next podding, lads? Are we going to pod Tuesday, the 2nd of January? Because the 1st is New Year's Day, and it's Liverpool against Newcastle at Anfield.
At Anfield,
I'm gonna be real. I'm out of the country. So
yeah, I like.
That's two of you.
I'm out of the country too. So
okay, cool. So I'll need to chat to like Dave, Adrian, Ernest. I need to
maybe get Cheryl, maybe Lola's free, maybe Mirage.
Next week, Monday and Tuesday.
I'll put in a shift.
Podcast family is bigger than just us. So
yeah, 100%.
There's loads of people around. But yeah, no, I want to see some pods, man. I want to see what's going on with you lot.
No worries. Look what we're looking forward to. Yeah, look what we're looking forward to.
You didn't ask us the highlights of the week.
I mean, okay. I was getting into the predictions, but fine.
Baraka, he wins. You didn't do highlights. No, because I have to speak. I must speak. So you have to ask me my highlights.
Hey, Oscar, quick question. What's your highlight of the weekend?
Guys?
Or the week?
I watched a movie called Saltburn. I want to be the first one to tell you. If you're squeamish, if you're sensitive, I don't know, don't watch this movie. Yeah? Don't watch this movie. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's only for the people that are tapped in the head. You have to be a little bit tapped to enjoy it. I enjoyed it because I'm a little bit tapped. But it's not for everyone. But it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen, literally. Insane movie. Yeah.
Rubinho.
There's not much else.
Oscar's admitted live on air that he's a little bit tapped. Just remember that, guys.
Do you know how I think would enjoy it? In the comments, yeah? I feel like Endo would enjoy it and Lola would enjoy it. Because they're the kind of people that are just a little bit.
Oh my God.
Wait, what is this? Blood in the water, boys. Blood in the water. I'll tell you.
Interesting.
What he's saying.
Cryptic.
Yeah. Balotelli's 11-12 premises. First of all, Merry Christmas. But explain that. Endo, who publicly I also called you tapped as well, Endo. He's a 3-1.
Listen, maybe they're sensing it. Maybe City are feeling there is a groove.
Have woken up.
They're here. We are world champion. We are here. Rubinho, what was your highlight of the week?
Obviously, man, spent time with the family. Got all of the Baileys and the rum. I was telling Oscar before this pod, we got through like 5 liters. The family, so it's like, yeah. I said yesterday was not the one. I was just there. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was a Phil Mitchell when I realized I'd nearly done a liter of Jack Daniels over the festive period. And I thought I need to have a hard look in the mirror.
Peter's liver's gonna look like a raisin.
Why JD?
I'm a JD guy. I like my JD. I say again.
He likes his brand.
It's an American drink.
I like JD on the rocks. Oh, yeah, I like my JD, man. I like the Cavassier I'm bottling, man. You see that? Yeah, that was my highlight of the week. When you what's his name? What's my man's name? Where when the East Ender got bottled, blood, yeah, he tweeted the guy from friggin' what's the culture thingy, the culture cams. I can't remember what they're called now.
Is it culture cams? Is that who you're
not culture cams. The Chelsea brother with the glasses.
Mayo Quadri.
There you go, Quadri. Yeah, him.
That's crazy, bro. You've met the guy.
I know, but listen. When it goes, you see West Africa in it, yeah. Nah, that's another story for another day.
Yeah, that's not.
I just thought of one more, not that guy.
Go on,
but I can't mention it because we might come off the air. I'll tell you offline.
No. You have to give us a hint at least.
He's saying it's not safe.
It's not safe.
The block
because it's very controversial. Depends which side of the sand where you are and how pro you are. That's how I'm going to give it to you. How pro you are.
Pro?
Yeah. Pro something.
Pro. Huh?
Pro something.
Choice?
No.
He said pro-choice.
So I'm just like, depends how pro I am.
Yeah, I think if you've got
leave it at that.
I trust your judgment. Maybe we leave it. I don't know. I've no clue what that is.
So it's controversial, but some of the stuff they have said, some of the stuff they said is like, oh.
Is it Kanye West again?
Lola said it.
Man said, "Are you black? Are you mixed race? Are you black, right?"
No, he said, something hit me. You mixed race, right? You a bunny hopper, right? No, he said, "Are you a bunny hopper?" And the guy said, "Yeah."
Man said, "What benefit to the black community is you having a white woman?" I died. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I might join Patreon just for because goodness me, Dr. Umar is
he's on fire. He's fire.
Classic. Of course, Lola. I think Lola's a Dr. Umar fan. I'm sure.
Something just hit me. Oh my days! It's a lot of things, guys. It's a lot of things.
Dave said Dr. Umar stole money, by the way.
Stole money.
Like I said, it's very controversial. It depends where you land. That's how I
wait,
for that kind of words.
Yeah, even Brock said Dr. Umar was out of pocket, man. He's out of pocket. Shout out,
I love that term. I love out of pocket. It's one of the funniest terms ever.
Wait, hold on. Murad said Dr. Umar is our version of Andrew Tate. Who's our? What does he mean by our?
Blacks.
Black people.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, what race is Andrew Tate?
Well, I think he's Romanian, I swear.
Something like that. He lives
I swear Tate's Romanian or something like that.
Man said our. Man said Derek Jackson.
Oh, flipping hell.
Nathan's onto him. Nathan's saying he stole money for the school that should have been built. That sounds crazy. Pete Endo's saying, I swear it's Peter's birthday next week.
Hey!
My question is, how does he know that it's your birthday?
I swear, because something tells me
Endo knows.
Something tells me that Endo's going to say birthday. I don't know why. I thought this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Endo. I don't know why I thought we were born on the same day, or you're in January somewhere. You know them ones there.
Nave said Peter turning 45.
Listen, blood. At least I'm not lying about my age. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Peter always says his birthday's in early Jan. Fairs, man, fairs. Peter's birthday is next week. Murad said the black community. We have to all take Dr. Umar. He's ours now. Nah, bro, not mine. Endo says, Oscar, I've always wanted to know, is Thiago Silva black?
Wait, I don't know. Brazilians. Where do we start with the Brazilians?
I don't know. Look, there's some Brazilians definitely black. William, black. Yeah.
Ramirez,
black.
Yeah.
I'm taking R9 as well. I'm claiming R9.
Are you claiming R9?
Ronaldinho?
So that-
Ronaldinho's definitely black. Ronaldinho's definitely black.
Okay, Dida, people like Dida and that.
Yeah, them man are all black.
Roberto
Question
Carlos?
from Ty
Adriano?
Roberto Carlos teeters. I don't know.
Adriano?
I mean, listen, it's an R9 thing, isn't
Adriano's hairline. He's black, man.
it? The hairline's black.
Adriano's hairline is black. See the trim he had? He can't.
Undefeated. His trim was undefeated. He had a bullet shot to go with it as well.
Anderson Ramirez is Kenyan.
Yeah, that's a long distance runner, blood. Ramirez was a long distance runner, blood. Let's
Big
have
up
it.
Ramirez, boy.
I was doing 15k for cash, blood. You see his run at the new camp when he lobbed the goal, when he lobbed Valdez.
Oh, Mira makes me laugh. He said,
R9 is a funny hopper.
and then he said that's the standard, right?
right there. So that's it.
Bunny hop is a crazy phrase. Crazy phrase. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, God.
Nate said Douglas Costa is black. Endo
I
said
can't
Oscar
lie.
Ramirez. No, we don't. I don't like Ramirez. That's just
Yeah,
racist.
Ramirez a Jace.
I
Oscar.
don't
When he was
like
younger,
Ramirez.
Oscar, when he was younger though, like you know what I'm saying, Ramirez a Jace.
When I was younger, I used to have a level 1 trim. That's the only similarity we had.
That's what I'm saying. It was a Kalu-ting, you know what I'm saying? It was a little
I didn't look
Kalu.
like Kalu either. I didn't look like any black guy with a trim.
Let's have it right. You look like Edward Mendy. That one
That's
we
the
can
fair
go.
one because I actually look like Edouard Mendy, not Ramirez or flipping these other guys. Yeah, shout out to her. That's gotta be racist.
Gotta be.
Gotta be.
Oh my days.
Lola said the only people upset with Dr. Umar for what he said are perennial bunny hoppers.
That's why I said this is controversial because it depends where you land. It depends where you land.
Nah.
That's crazy.
I'm not opening up that can of worms.
Oscar, this is crazy.
It's insane.
Oscar is fully an Ecuadorian blood.
How they calling me Ecuadorian? That's insane. As I work in the field, I feel like I'm too tall to be Ecuadorian. Ecuadorians are.
I said I'm too
guys.
tall to be Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorians are short guys. Every Ecuadorian I've ever met, short guy.
I swear that South Americans are short still.
Nave said nothing wrong with Babylon.
Babylon burner.
Oh, that's funny, man. Endo said, when I think of Ugandan mate, they look like Oscar puts up. It's true. No, there's no other country that you can put me to. I look very Ugandan.
If you told me you were American, I'd believe you as well.
If you said you were South American, I'd believe it.
No. I'm talking about US.
You're saying the States.
Yeah, I'm saying the States.
That's crazy.
Oh,
I think
God.
if you type in AI generated Ugandan, my face comes up.
Turn it
Just-
in.
Generic Uganda.
Nah, man, it's a freaking Daniel Kalula, bro. That's a Ugandan blood. That there is Uganda. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Lola's making me laugh.
They said Peter looks Dominican.
Yeah. I know black.
That's too funny.
I'm Dominican.
I know black. I Dominican. No way. No papi.
Wait, is that
Wait, hold on.
Dominican or Dominican?
No,
Are they
no.
spelled the same? Are they spelled the same? Dominican or Dominican? I don't know.
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
People are calling Nath a bunny hopper. I'm trying to look at this profile picture. Nath is a. I thought Nath is a white man. This is not me.
Nah, bro, I'm seeing Napier. That looks like a Lando Norris type. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Nath. I thought Nath is white. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Nath, you can
I
confirm.
don't judge anyone.
Robin looks Kenyan. I think Robin. I think Robin is kind of. If I met Robin for the first time, I'd think Caribbean. I think like Jamaica.
Would you?
Yeah, because you got too much facial hair to be Ugandan.
I'm going South African. I'm going guys from South Africa, like, you know them ones there.
South.
Yeah, I think
I don't mind that. I don't mind
Zimbabwe. You know them
Yeah,
ways
man,
there, bro. Yeah,
Nath is a good black man.
He's a good bro.
that. We need to race. We're stopping it now.
As a black man, why
What?
No, we need
Are
to
black
stop
people not called Nathan? I'm confused.
listen, we need to watch.
I'm not. This is why I did not want to open the can.
Yeah. Pete,
I didn't want to do it.
Pete, they're saying you look Somali.
You know the way there, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Pete,
Low.
they're saying you look Somali. That's what they're saying.
Big up the Somalian gang, bro.
First of all, Somalian is not a word, all right?
Somali.
Somalian is crazy. It sounds like a slur.
Somalian is crazy. I can't lie. That's crazy.
As a black man, why is your name Nath? It's crazy. That's crazy. Somali car salesman.
That's got to be racist.
What, car salesman?
Somali car salesman is crazy. I'm never buying that car. I'm never buying that car.
Is that how we're going on?
Known as MJ said Peter is Titus Bramble.
Is that how we're going on? Titus Bramble. He's here to put me to shame, blood. He's here to put me to bed, blood. That's it. Yeah, Titus Bramble was the biggest.
PR Abdiraham Ali Mujuzi.
What? Where am I from? There. Well, am I the Somali? Is that the Somali name?
That's the Somali name.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even have Peter. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even have Peter. You know the ones there.
Shout out to all the Somalis in the building.
I wonder what Arabic name has P in it. Like starts with P. Is there a P?
That's not Peter. That's Abdul Majid Ibrahim.
Abdul Majid Ibrahim.
That's so funny. When I was younger, I used to get called Somali a lot. Now it's Pete. That's crazy.
Yeah, boy.
You lot ever look at Nico Jackson and see Tyrone Biggums? Wow. Nico Jackson looks like he cut his hair himself.
No machinery.
Why is he always like? I saw a picture with him and A-Star Barbers. I said, yes, he's getting a good trim. I saw him on the pitch the next week. I said, his hair's crap again. What's going on? Black and Black Crime is what we're witnessing in the chat.
We are crazy. That's what we are witnessing. But speaking of haircuts, did you guys see Paul Pogba's haircut?
Oh, bro, no one's doing good hair. I saw Rashford. I saw who else? There was somebody else. It was mediocre.
The thing is, Rashford's just unfortunate because it's not his hair. It's his head.
It's
his head.
He cut it shorter, no?
Yeah, it's shorter.
Rashi, man.
Oh boy. All right, guys. My highlight of the week, simple as this. I don't know how many ounces or kilos.
What did Eni Aluko do?
PR?
Yeah.
Peter, what did I say to you when we were watching Amazon Prime on Boxing Day? What did I say to you?
Oh, I didn't actually see us. I need to go onto Twitter.
Listen. First of all, I just want to put this out there. I love and respect black women. I just want to put that one forward. Yeah? I just want to say that now before I say what I say next. But I turned to Peter and I said, Eni Aluko's wig is trash. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. It's a wig or weave. I don't know what's going on there.
She was outside. When they were pitch side, you couldn't really tell when it was all like it was what it was.
I'm seeing all sorts, yeah.
What's happening?
When they zoomed in, because Amazon's got that HD. So when they zoomed in,
4K blood, they had an 8K blood.
Later on in the day, I see Lola tweet Eni Aluko. She said, "Now Eni Aluko's burned me for life. I'm on her case for life. Tory ass hair, if ever there was one." Wow.
Yeah, Eni.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Eni. You know the way there. Hey, she's director of football at Villa for the Villa women. I swear she's.
Wait, huh? Nave said you lot are one phrase away from calling her the 4-letter word. What's the 4-letter word?
Oh, it begins with a C.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Nowhere near it.
Endo says, as a black woman on TV, breathing alone will get you in trouble.
Yeah, it's peak, lads. It's peak, ladies and gents. Listen, you lot have been absolutely fantastic. We'll quickly go on to put some predictions because there's some blockbuster football, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna kick things off. Guess what? Tomorrow night, lads. Brighton and Hove Albion.
Hold on, sorry, PR. Are you guys still on Amazon Prime?
No, I'll come off that still.
Robin, what the hell is this post-match content? Why are they sitting in the stands?
They're in the stands.
Amazon are trying. They have tried.
They're sat in the flipping.
They are trying every.
I don't know the name any of the stands.
But I swear they've lost the deals already, so they're going off the end 2026. Something like that.
Yeah, that's bad news, man. That's bad news.
I think 25.
Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Brighton and Hove Albion at home to Tottenham Hotspur. You'll always be. Yeah, Tottenham away at Brighton, guys. Tomorrow night. Fantastic.
Draw.
Great game.
Draw.
But yeah, I think draw is a good result. I've still got Son as captain because I believe in him.
I haven't been paying attention too much to my fantasy
Pierre,
football.
what happened to just saying that someone's going to play well? Why can't we just say someone's going to play well? Someone's like, why do you have to say this?
So I have been paying attention to my fantasy, and I realized that I'm approaching I'm 7th. I climbed up from 23rd to 7th without touching my team much.
Hey.
And I accidentally put Archer as my captain. Got me 10 points. Cameron Archer from Sheffield United.
Pick up Cameron.
But yeah, no.
Anyway, Brighton are playing Spurs, and then Arsenal later on in the evening, 8:15. I'm pissed off with that. 8:15, Arsenal at home to West Ham United. That's going to be a blockbuster of a London derby. That one is. So make sure that's a thigh rubber. So make sure you lot get yourselves ready for that one. On Saturday, Luton Town host Chelsea Football Club. 12:30 kickoff. Oscar's going to go for it all over again. Go through the hell all over again.
Noni Madueke hat-trick.
Hello. Any big games on the 3 o'clocks? The 3 o'clocks are looking a bit meaty. Villa at home to Burnley, Palace at home to Brentford, City at home to Sheffield United, Wolves at home to Everton. That should be a cracker. The 5:30 kickoff though is at the City Ground, which is Nottingham Forest against Manchester United. That's another good away ground. People, make sure you get yourselves down there. That'll be a good game. That will be Nottingham Forest Man United.
Out of the country.
Say again.
I'll be out of the country.
Yeah, boy. Nuno Espirito Santo against Eric Ten Hag. It's going to be the battle of the balls. See what happens there at the City Ground. On Sunday, the 31st, New Year's Eve, you'll find your boy Rabina not in town. I'm at the Fulham. Wow. I'm at the Cottage on Sunday. Fulham at home to Arsenal FC. As well.
You going, Pete?
Yeah, I'm a
game. Yeah, at the Cottage.
Take gloves, take a hat, take a scarf.
Is it one of them? Is it Italy? Is it a bitter?
Bro, it's by the water. That stadium.
Yeah, it's by the terms. And you know the new stands, they're not fully using it yet. And they've still got the gaps. So you will get that wind through the river. It's going
to be a Tetley's bitter. I'm going to have to get some Bovril blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You might not want to start Ben White for that one, man. It's a bit too cold for him.
It's a bit too cold for him. Peter Defo screams bosh when he did a count. What please? No, you know what? People are dying before our very eyes. You know, like man versus food and that, yeah. Like obviously, them man must work out during the week so they can indulge. You know, like that beard guy. There's a guy with a long beard. He eats ridiculous amounts of food. All these food challenges, but this Bosch guy, he does not give a monkey's. It's like 20, 30, it's like £100 worth of Chinese a day, and he's just all over it, blood. Bosch. Anyway, Spurs.
Guys, important information. Endo said, guys, is it just me? But if it's above 11 degrees, I'm all right with a thin coat and a hoodie.
No chance. Thanks
for that.
You're
Really needs to know that. Do I choose Leno or Pickford for FPL? Goodness me.
Let's see. Everton are away at
mid-off. What, mid-off?
Leno, Fulham at home to Arsenal. Listen, Leno's going to get packed in, David. Yeah, he's going to get packed in.
Yeah, but he might make saves, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd put your money on Pickford for getting more saves. Spurs at home to Bournemouth. And New Year's Day, it is Liverpool at home to Newcastle United. Big football. Big football going on. That, people, wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. You like football content like this, make sure you smash a like on this bloody video, okay? And you'll catch up. Yo.
Lola.
What's happened?
Endo saying he doesn't get cold proves he's a hoe. You know what? That's true. A hoe never gets cold. That's a fact.
Bro.
Whoa. Where's the connect?
Guys, Cardi B told us this in like 2011.
A hoe never gets cold.
Have you ever been in Newcastle in November on a Saturday night?
I was there,
and
I was exactly there.
Outside the clubs, the scantily clad outfits that are strutting up and down the high street, male and female.
It's more than men.
Yeah, I said male and female.
The comments are killing me tonight.
The hoes never get cold. And they said, I'm actually a victim on this pod. You lot are wet. Yeah, man, maybe. He called me Asha. Whoa, that's crazy.
Wow,
that's crazy. Outrageous. look at this Dr. Umar disciple. And it says Bun Lola, Bun Oscar times 1,000. Idiots. Clothes don't get cold. It's a fact. It's a fact. Clothes don't get cold. What are we doing here?
why don't they get cold?
They got to work.
They
gotta work.
They're on the move. They go to the club with no jacket.
They're on
Coming
the
out
move.
late night. Just a cigarette to keep them warm. Disgusting.
Cigarette. Wow.
That's Endo, man.
Wow,
outrageous.
Oscar. That's outrageous.
What?
Outrageous behavior from you guys.
That's a yellow card.
Me? It was Lola that said it. Look at me.
I'm gone to both of you.
Oh.
Me?
No, Pete, you're fine.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Oscar and Lola, yellow card.
Hey, they've said on American Twitter they're posting Jezzy fan cams. Oh my goodness. Did you not see that?
Nope. What's that?
That fan cam, that highlight.
Nope.
Now, if you ain't seen it, God bless. That's fine. Good for you.
Praise him.
The ones that saw it, we have to deal with that. That drink got to Eska's head. What do you mean?
I lied. The Bailey's hit him.
What percent is Bailey's like a little 5%. Endo said, a man from Uganda and a woman from Nigeria can never hurt me, man. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
That, guys, wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. I'll tell you what, it's the last one of the year.
One of the year.
The last one of the year. Listen, I hope you lot had a great Christmas. Even if you don't celebrate it, I hope you lot had a great time off. And it's unreal. Like, you know, it's been a bombana of a year of 2023. 2024, we will be back for each and every one of your needs. Okay, Rubinho, it's been a pleasure having you on here today.
Of course, as always.
OSK, likewise.
Can I just say, you guys that have been on this journey with us this year,
trust,
you've witnessed me react and watch the worst footballing year of my life. Chelsea have lost more games this year than I've ever seen before. And I was supporting before the Roman era. I was there in the times before. You know what I mean? So this is monumental. It's been a great year.
Chelsea are the fourth team, or bottom three teams with the amount of losses, with the most amount of losses in the top 5 European leagues this season. I think it was Almeria and someone else who has more defeats this season than you in this year. It's been a fantastic season. If you're not a Chelsea fan, watching Chelsea, it's been brilliant. And listen, Oscar, I think there's more yet to come in 2024. Because you know what? You think you're gonna get away with the Hoijlund miracle to come? He's just gonna move it along. He's gonna find the next player. He's gonna get that Nicholas Jackson shirt on and say, "I am waiting. Come on, Nicholas. I believe in you."
Respect, man. Jackson has 7 goals, man. Respect him.
He has more yellow cards.
He has more goals than any Arsenal forward. Let's talk about that.
He has more yellow cards.
He has more goals than any Arsenal player. Let's talk about that.
First of all, I think Bukayo Saka's got 7. I think
Bukayo Saka has 5.
Damn it. Jackson's got 8 yellow cards.
That's the worst thing of all this, because this was Hoijlund's 6th goal of the season. That's why I hated everything. I hated everything.
They played it like you've never scored before.
Guys, there'll be plenty more to hate in 2024. It's been a pleasure. We're signing out of 2023. You lot have been fantastic and amazing. Until next year, we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.